So please start by just telling us your name.
Palak Che Khare na. Che Ming.
Kalsang Thakhay.
Kalsang Thakhay.
His Holiness the Dalai Lama asked us to record the experiences of older Tibetans to share with the younger generation of Tibetans, with the Chinese people, and with people in the outside world to document the true history, culture, beliefs, and experience of the Tibetan people.
Tanda di ngat palala chwatne chidwa. Di yarumchi ke kalopta lamde shisung re. Yarumchi ke kharsu wasuna tanga de gego ye do dos. And di ngat pela nyama ke rangde mashor ngela khande digi ye. Rangde shud minga do mi proba mi kangi khande sthe ye. And di dambuling hak kwet catching bur shas. Di de dam ngat proba gego do la ani gerap to shigi res. And ke ngat proba mi tala gego gerap tala gego tala done. And chik luku do ne ro. And dambuling la tene. Nyama pema shunga de stere. Pe shot kan ngat proba mi kangi de stere. And di chine ngat tanda luku ti et twatne chiye. Mixing that pela ni should proba shunge yore. Kundu ke marang de khande shor wa khari nyama haku marwa. And petan tanda de shunge do so ke proba shunge der kyaga lumba chi lumba de do so ke haku marwa. Kundu haku ya kechim marwa. Yami shunge do so ke ta nyama chi de sem yami shunge ke ngone person de khari ba haku marwa. Do so haku ya kechim marwa. Na pala khara ke luku ki yune. Ngat durup chen en doubling la tare. O teaching yar which kalop shi ngat tanda de twatne chi yes.
No, so.
Once you finish that, will you point the mic more towards his center?
Yes. Do you give permission for the Tibet Oral History Project to use your interview?
Tanda pala twatne ding andar kugapti wa twatche ge.
No.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you very much.
Tuji chest lag kugapti adela.
No, so.
If there's any time during the interview you want to stop, take a break, just let us know.
Kisi ngat twatne ga yuring bo din cha so na pala tik test that che ya jam sha wa na pala tanga test jam shegin test deu mu chu tung khare la na lap chu re.
No, so. Oh, no.
And if there's any question you'd rather not answer, just tell us and that's fine.
Kisi ngat twa ma bo sti de ro ge. Tiun de ga ne ki de ma na chi twa de do ba me na. Ngati twa de le jegi me sa na pala ke do ba ta.
No, so.
Lo. Ngati nga ha ko me jegi me ta ti ta ka mu sa ne ke pala ke na.
No, so.
Ngati u chu ge ma ra.
Oh.
Yes.
If this interview was shown in Tibet or China, would this make a problem for you?
Tanda twa tilen de ani chi phe ta ke na la ten en ka nge yo ma ra pala la.
뭐 어떻게 돌아가시다 쟤매 어떻게
맞다. 단다 근데 빨리 근데 저 틀린 직 지기로 와.
뭐래 봐.
네 별랑 때나 끼요 말아 빨리 강해요 말아.
가요. 가게
No problem. No problem.
Thank you. We're very, we really appreciate very much you taking the time to talk to us today.
아니 믹스 투지 체스 다리 고감 나오는데 믹스 투지 체스.
몰랐어.
레콘도 이거에.
레콘.
라로 다시시다 레콘이 이거 바로 돼요.
Different distance. Around Tashiki and Rikong. Yes, Rikong.
레콘 타녀 거래. 오늘 다시는 좀 시간 되거든.
Rikong 대도. Rikong 다. 암니 마제 아니 난체 랑
range mountains.
아니 렌체 세리피케. 리저다. Rikong ki 와. Rikong 다 거래.
레콘도 맞아. 레콘에 뭐 바위다 레콘이 거래. 이마치. 공부하자 이마치 거는
One day from the Rikong.
다시는 이마치 거는
Somewhere here.
What by horse is it ke khapte.
Labrang Tashikil Kananya.
Labran Tashiki ke marwa.
말에 말라서 시죠.
This is quite far.
Oh, it's quite far.
이 버려요.
Just we have nearby.
Okay, all right.
Dibal kangri kare.
어디 버려들어.
How old were you when you became a monk?
Pala thocherwa. Did lo khasu senalo.
로가 더와지디가 로 숨다 치가스 제래.
Age of 3.5 I've been a monk.
근데 가르스나가 가르서래. 아마더니 가르서가래 땅가서 동사메 가제래 코니지 가본레지 지가체. 지진데 바와티 나한테 줘오체. 아마테 나한테 아우스를 지더니 코니 냠보 마자지더니 공가 제체는 로슨세지더니 코니 바와트가 아마테 치니. 니 야나라가 치도가신 거래.
Kenala choda chido.
치도가신 거래. 바와만이 열로.
Pala choda chini.
chini 말은 가자네. 샤샤. 보모니 살아샤. 된 코니들이 막 야나나 마치지 야나네더니 로 특든지 받치때 야나나 되대. 디 바로들아가 보니 모니 그때는 존 로슨 다 제가 로 제스지는 가 공부하시샤.
Yeah, age of 3.5, I was sent to the monastery because my father and mother had to love each other, and I have a bond due to that. It was not arranged marriage or any family marriage between my father and mother. So they had this birth to me, and my father was due to my father was poor, and the family disagree with that family, mother family. So I was left with my grandma and my father and mother left to the China and stayed out almost 6 years at China. And I was left up to 3.5 years. My grandma and father was looked after me. Then I was sent to the monastery.
So he became a monk because his mother and father, it was a love match, and their families did not agree with this match.
Yeah.
Why did the families not agree to the match?
Because mother was more richer and father was more poor.
So. And the father and mother went to China. What was the reason they went to China? So they could live together more easily?
Pala amanye jana chero. Kaje ta khorangi nyamdo de kuga bragesan ta cheke. Hamigi de machu de kan khorangi tuition ro. Yeah, because due to the family disagreed, they want to live each other, so they ran to the China.
Did people in your region, did they speak Chinese as well as Tibetan?
Means?
Did they speak Chinese as well as Tibetan people?
That Amdo Lumbal Rod, Tungsub del. Then any Perke, the Gaki, Nija Gagura, Tikabla.
Oh, Tigalana, Jaka Jagaman, Lombadana, Boba Kasare.
And yet we don't speak any
Jagamare.
Yeah, speak only Amdo language, not any Chinese words and any other words.
And where you were growing up in your area in the mid to late 30s, were there any Chinese people who lived there? Did you know any Chinese people?
Late when?
It's from he's born in 35, so we're going into like from 35 to 40. In that early period, did he ever see any Chinese people?
Teni jelani karsa gore o sling karsa chanje shoga teni jami kontanan zine lo chiksangorona ta zimbare lo chiksangorona jami khate jale jami chune ya pola ma chor
Silingi.
o siling
Siling senati tapetana di khajongone.
o te danda jana yorwa jana te ngama siling zimbarwa ja konta go meba o tu siling zendere siling zen lo chiksangorona siling teni pe Jami Kontan Kati Chachi, Jami Kontan Chini, Yatang Yamar, Pola Chini. O Tikasatini, O Karchivarsana, Ta J. Tolu, Chisana, Rejo de Ganatini, Selling Kajaka, Shondro.
Silings in Sopolora.
So, Kachire. Sinita, Dana, did the Televar, Selling the Moponte, Danama, Tevana Yorwa, Tevana Shora, Tevan Terako. Oh, Karsatini Kogo, Kati and Water Cherry.
During that time, no one Chinese was there. During that time, there is the Muslim Chinese which got now present that live in Taiwan. Chinese.
Oui?
Now the Chinese those living in Taiwan.
Muslims.
Chinese Taiwan Chinese, which what we call them in Taiwan.
Selling.
Is to call Red Chinese or Mongolian Chinese.
KMT?
KMT. Those doesn't allow them, the Red Chinese, to enter into Tibet. There was a protect by this one KMTs to the Tibet, Amdo side, and they were not allowed to come inside this Amdo.
The KMT were not allowed to come
Not
inside.
allowed to come inside. During that time, there is no Red Chinese. There was only this KMT Chinese peoples.
Okay, so the KMT were...
It was ruled by, all the Chinese were ruled, it was ruled by the KMT Chinese, not the Red Chinese.
Yes, I understand. So the KMT were not allowed to come inside Amdo, is that what
No,
you said?
Red Chinese were not allowed to come inside.
The Red Chinese were not
allowed to come to the Amdos, but the Muslim Chinese were there during that time.
But the Muslim Chinese
were there.
Ah.
So the present now they live in Taiwan, where they in Taiwan without Chinese.
The Muslim Chinese.
Ah.
The Hui?
The Kundu Kajerwa. Tanda Pedana Soputu the Kajerwa.
단다 데 ngoma jami te
Oh.
konchang ge ngana jami chi yorwa ote te kachi ya
Before the Chinese were all Muslims, there was no any other religious over there. So during that it was ruled by the Muslim Chinese.
What was ruled by the Muslim Chinese?
The Chinese were ruled by the government of the Chinese were government or kingdom, whatever it was under the Muslims, not any other religions or any communist or like that.
Which kingdom was under the Muslims?
Chinese, totally Chinese were Muslims. We called them Eastern Turkestan.
You were talking about an area of China.
Mongolia.
Not the whole of China.
Not whole of the
Yes.
China. Mongolia, Chinese. Before the Chinese was in different parts Chinese.
So you're talking about East Turkestan, I
East
think.
Turkestan, Mongolia, all these, where the East Turkestan province, all are Muslims,
Yes.
Chinese. There were almost ruled during that time, Chinese were ruled during that time.
Okay. So where did your mother and father go to in China for 6 years?
Well, I'm a Gana Turwa, Gana Hall Tur.
다 jana siling mo to che ma to re ta te se bomba di kawai na te yang she me siling na ma to che
Where father, mother went to the Chinese, I do not know where it exactly is the place. It's called Siling, means Eastern Turkestan.
So Siling is Eastern,
Siling.
is Eastern
Siling.
Turkestan.
Just
Is Eastern Turkestan.
Eastern Turkestan. In bracket, just make it a Siling, so we can find more clear.
That is the name for Eastern
East-
Turkestan, the word Siling.
Yeah, Siling.
And why did they come back after 6 years?
The law took shone palamala ta phelo law.
안
Amdo
또
law.
보고 치지 요래
양기 보고 싶게는 law.
보모지 보모지 진짜 보모데 바지 로스 시트레 메토 로 진가지 다 그니 먹이 마 대대래 근데 보모지 치는데 영표야 안도 로이 말
Yeah, they stayed in 3 years in Tibet, in China. Again, they had born a girl. At age of 3, when returning back, the girl was age of 3, like that.
Oh, only 3 years.
3 years, the girl was 3 years, baby born.
And why did they come back to
Kundu Kharjine law.
Amdo?
다 드니 야다 나나 로이 말이 보다스
As our own home, they feel it's good. More,
Oh, they missed their home.
Missed their home and they returned
다
back.
로이 말
Do you remember going to the monastery for the first time when you were 3.5? Do you remember it?
Pala kira konglo ta sum de chela tha gombar kia rwa. Ene tidu kane ene chik thengi da lo sum de chela gombar kia kane chik.
지금 하나를 대해서 먼저 당하는 경고도 하나를 남바다 쉬어용 거라 와드는데 제들들이 레세지
I have
어때 지금 하나를 대해서 하고 오면도
I have no any knowledge, but only elder used to share me that during that time this happened, that happened, used to share me. So I know all this.
So, can you describe an early memory of being in the monastery? What do you remember first?
Na gomba na la ta do chas ta lo sum de chega swa. And deep or len gomba na khare ka jimi se tension ba khare khar do.
다 되는 데스 시다 시대가 먼저 기계지요 기계한테 달로 이제 장안에 코는 동송 네 그거 딱 파마스나 가르쳐서 딱 거래 그거 하나 카트 그거 하나 종을 야치 되니 되게 바로던 하시라 해 먼저
I have much no this one memory. Only I know that this one teacher who cared me in every way, feeding, teaching, and whatever necessary thing was done by that great teacher to me.
So, so you stayed at what was the name of the monastery where you?
Gomba khare ming khare ge.
보면은 공모 공부서
La Khammo.
공모
Khammo monastery.
And how long did you stay there for?
Gomba dinar yuringlu deve.
공부 때는 로 주시 지니 야다 나한테 시다시에 만들다
Kemen.
로 말로 찍찍 그 로라테라 다 잠이 공탄는 플레스 잠이 공탄래 제가 로 같이 로 찍찍이 되면서
Chukchik
찍찍이 돼 있어요
Chukchik dena almost 11 years in monastery.
Okay. And can you describe a little bit about that time in the monastery, what it was like for you?
Lo chukchis there wa din al mix ge ta khare pala kira ge ta kachik ya tension with the take ke ya lo chuk le osler wa
Lare.
and did mix tension with the ke
Then translated was translated Galatini Garsalo. Je margin Pamani Siltation, Janani Silhe. Then Amaga Nanchi or then Kuni Galati Silanji, Ama Galati, and Kuni Locades.
yeah only
Kuni Locades, Kuni Locaci dere, then my bomba there, and I take Chochi or Mare, on a game or being a chichi, on a Pechanda low, Pechanda la, or that, and it's dead.
during that period, my parents came from the China, returned to the Amdo, and what the belonging had to the mother, shared for the family, and took it and they lived separately together, my parents. But I have no bother because I'm a monk. What is my decent duty is just go on studying and look after the teachers. So this was only my small memory during that time.
Do you remember missing your mother and father?
Still,
No, at that time, do you remember missing your mother and
that
father?
day palako lo chunju ene kane e pa amatal me kan mix ke pa phama tresha wa de ke imu da thora de le de
근데 지금 잔잔하지. 저 로서다보다 던데라니 파마사라 타레세네 세티는 깨탄가 되세요. 안 로요. 니마 레세마다야테 되게요 말이 나나 진짜 아마 바와만이 있었어요. 니마 레세 되게 야야 공부로요.
there's much not because I from the small age I was taken there and there's not much missing them but some opportunity was given to me during especially in Lhasa in Tibetan New Year I was given opportunity to go to the house and stay for only 1 or 2 days permission so I enjoyed that and returned back to the monastery.
How far was the monastery from your family home?
Kongpo ne jene nangmi tat pala mi chora ki desa jorwa tha ring le
타니 버래.
chizu khasu
진짜 제가 두고 좀 누가 제가 나가 인도.
Kongpo jane
공부하잖아.
by half an hour just walking to the parents.
그거는 마 때에는 정보만 통되게. 그래서 공부 적응을 열어와. 근데 마도 다들 마 공부 뭐 통화 올라마 통하대. 그래서 동세고.
Monastery was located on top of the mountain, one of the mountain, and we can see directly where my family lives.
It was very close.
It's just downside they live, surrounded. You can just see that where our family house was located.
So did your mother and father come to the monastery often to see you?
Pala amadu ane gobala en pala kena tugai mise lig de.
미세스니 다 로살지 연구를 맡으신 시대 연구 말에.
Only during the New Year, only they comes and just pick you up, nothing else.
Really? And what do you remember learning in the monastery?
The gomba de gal mise khari khari lab ke do genge.
걔가 다 비자라 그래.
Tacha any thia la
지야로는 요마 다 로야다 지 뭐죠 배샤 지요라 배전도 간돈 지야다 지요라 어디라 그래.
there was a thought, my teacher was taught just how to read the script and what prayers to be done. This all was taught during my days in monastery.
I want to ask more questions about the Chinese Muslims in the area. You know, what was the level of population of Chinese Muslims in your area?
The Tedana Tanda ane Amdola ane chik sopos wara Tanda di yorwa kaje ke mangmi chora Amdola tidi yorwa kondo yorwa pala
요요 뭐
tidi mi mang Amdo ti kaje mangmi ke kaje ke gemi kaje khagasare mangle
마음에 때 가서서나 또 그런 맛이 엄마 그때 말아줬다 자나때 잠이 공탄이 말와 자나 스님의 공탄 고 말와 실링 그 장제스 스님이로 때 좀바로 자나 그때 제사때 장제스 좀바로
tiga kare ko jaure
제보로 와 제보 장제스로 와 공탄 말어 뭐도 말어
장제
뭐도 말자
아니 겨우도 밍나 갈사
장제스
장제 셰
장제스
Jangjesharwa.
장제스
Before that, China was not it was not a communist. It was ruled by one of the king called Jangjesh king. During that, Chinese were ruled. Before the communist,
Chiang Kai-shek.
Chiang Kai-shek.
Yes, Chiang Kai-shek he's talking about.
It was ruled by that Chinese.
Yes.
Not any communist or any Mao Zedong rule.
That's right.
So during that period, there was lots of many these people in surround nearby the Amdo, and they it was quite quantity during the Amdo area.
And what period are we talking?
Since when you were, did you any palakana chunju kana logo?
춘지
Lord Khasus
in the
다들
30s.
로스 시부터 데려왔다.
age of 3 to 4, 5 less.
So in the 30s. What was the relationship like between the Amdoans and these people? The
That and the
Chinese
Changjeshwar
Muslims?
sari Gana ke Gungde member.
아.
Ana ane Gana ke tanda Khaje ke kega Devu ke Rikyu chorwa. Kondo ta tete Amdo ki minyam ta kondo Amdo yorwa. Di parola ane mikse ke Deva khari chong ke Deva yore khari Deva yore.
레바스에다 지 총다 드리는 레바스에다 그런 제보로 와.
Amdo la ke Deva yomara.
안도 또 그래도 몸보로 왔다 거리 되어.
Amdo ke
너마한테 드리다 언니 티까지 돼서 지 고다마 조서를 샷. 동보대 야 공사선에 들어는 야미 코나 토탄치는 매라 와. 야만 그럼. 꼭 아래서 꼭 적바로 적바. 꼭 적바 저기 한바지는 농바지사 또 침부차 되거나 다 야나가나서 장제실라 먹자라고. 장제실고 먹자는 저도 직선의 장제실고 먹자. 코치네 볼라 딱콜라 언자로 맞대요. 고 먹자네. 루 직선을 제라더니 장거다 먹셔래. 또 쇼대거나 딱 야공천 딱 콜해요 와. 콜해오도 가다 슬링크 먹대 매가 차를 다 가서는 코너다 선나 두시스 지와고 딱 침발에 난다노나 대변한 체. 딱 동산들이 그 대변한 시와로 왔다. 요남남 미시던서 요 한먹고.
Where during that period there is no any Chinese country or something like that. There was this Changeshwar kingdom was there during that period.
Yes.
Yeah, because this Chinese, communist Chinese was just formed like as dacoits. They coming groups together, coming all the way and just capturing one to kingdom or one country. So they later they came to the Changeshwar kingdom and they got a fought between almost 13 years during that period. And later they captured this Chinese group. They captured the Changeshwar.
Yes. No, my question was more to do with the relationship between the Amdo people and the KMT. Yeah, the Chinese Muslims, he said, who were part of the KMT. What was the relationship like? Was it good relations? Was it difficult relations? Like, what was the general feeling like within the community?
Tanda Amdo ki lungwa de ta Changeshwar la chora.
Ora.
Di Amdo ki Changeshwar chundu ki gyawro.
여버.
Changeshwar
Yeah, people to people. Yes, not political party.
It is like that. Changeshwar was, we accept him as our king. Changeshwar. Amdo people was under him.
Yes. So my question is to do with the relationship between the Chinese people who lived in his area and the Tibetan Amdo people. Was it good relationships between the Chinese people and the Amdo people?
What he's saying is that the Changeshwar people and Amdo was one, it's called one group like that.
Yes.
It was ruled by the Changeshwar.
Yes.
So that means he accept that the Changeshwar is under the Amdo was under the Changeshwar. Yeah, because he's the king and everything to them during that period. And that means that one kingdom or one rules like that.
So I just want to pursue this a little bit more, Namgala, because even though it's under one king, there can still be problems between people, yes? So the Amdo Tibetan people and the Chinese people in your area got along very well?
Tanda apena Changeshwar ke tam gewu rikyu chirwa. Yeda Amdo porola chidang ko khung Amdo de kondu khung rwa. Ina tes ke chik madhawa da dine chik ta khaso chik kondu khaje che ngado nangpa che en chik kondu porola madhawa dire ke yo.
어디로 요 말에. 그거 무슨 법하나 그런 너 지하시고 말에.
Ina chik phopa lok sindu kane chik ta khalore. Chik Amdo pechi kondu la ani gewu kondu khung le be ngole chigore.
저기요 저는 말도 퇴지요라 신카가 퇴지 마서나 또 콜라 제고요. 노래라 코나 신카가 세요나테 퇴지 제고로 와. 어디 콜라 제고요.
We accept there one kingdom. There is not any special difference between them and he. What are the tax we have to pay for the land tax? what the land tax has to pay, we have to pay to the Jangeshwar's king, these rulers. Means that we accept, Amdo, we accept that ruler under this Jangeshwar. So what the tax we doesn't pay to any government of Tibet or somewhere, we pay taxes to the Jangeshwar kingdom.
Did you have Chinese friends?
And it gave me the top of the kitchen. Top of the year that Tika Jangeshwar Kita, Gamilana, Jangeshwar Kita, Mirik Chorwa. That is the Amdo Kudu Page Kung Chicks for the Chechik Gap Chick Nashik Monachigorwa. He the Ganesh, Washima the Tati, Rumba Gimita, Oba Memekita, Kodu Chik Chambo, the Washima top of the year. No, and the friends. And being a small, I have no knowledge of friends, this and that. We are staying in one top of the mountain being a monk. I have no any relation or no link.
Still. Do you think he understood the question, Namgila? Do you think he understood the question that I was trying to ask?
He said that the local.
I think we need to just have just 1 second here, and because Ronnie understands the question I'm trying to ask.
I know, but I'm saying like here sometimes there's problems between the Muslims and the Hindus. Were there any problems there between the Tibetans?
You understand?
Not
about the government.
Not about government,
yeah.
but like here there's you can
because Amdos are religious, Buddhism, and they are Muslim. So any difference between these community?
Yeah,
were there ever any problems, fights, you know?
And of course something difference with them.
Were there any tensions between these communities? Yeah, I think we're trying to ask. You could give the example.
What he's saying that being small has not much, but there is no any special. I feel that there is any difference between any caste.
He doesn't feel.
That better Pagala anything Amdo de any Purge Sondata and Chu Namba Chigorwa. And Padra de Jangeshwar ke Mirik Dusu and Kacherwa. In the end, deeper Kachet and Namba Hebitor and Kange de Trevapa and
Kimika, your Marco Kachik, you know, Silin the tiny body door. Silin of Bombo Jansen, Zonkala Maso, Zona, Zompunjo Morati, Silin Chushi Segura, Ko Kachire. Ko Mozola, chasing Yelako, no, but chasing Mari.
Taking a lot.
Or my chasing your Tabala. Tabala, no, but chasing Mari. Talk on Lorel taking Jaguar, washing cover taking. Take what that is and the Taco Jaguar. Drift Jaguar and Drew. Shinkaka, Shinkari, la Casete, the thing when it done, children, or that could go.
That any Minak, me, Koranga, Mikuma, Kaja gave me that, that's Limita, energy program the Mila, me, Nangula, Kangi Kama.
Can touch your
locality also, there is no any bad relations or anything, something like that. Even the government from this one, Jangeshwar's kingdom, where the ruler. They come, even especially they treat very good to the monks, to dress with the monks.
Really?
Yeah, though he's a Muslim, he treat very good to them. Unless you don't pay the tax or something, land tax or anything, then might be face problem. Okay. Though whoever it is, local or monk or whatever it is.
Okay, so thank you. So you stayed at Kongpo for 11 years, and when you were 14, what happened then?
Gombala Lochukis derwa, and it did con Lochukis raw.
What did you?
And it did and dishul and Kachira.
Tijela, that Casagushe and that. Tinema Tedaloni
La
or Casagore. Muzu Payola Takata, Jamie Content, Hera.
Tido Ale, Lochukis la.
Oh, Lochishita. Logishi Marta Logishi. Chichi Trinitila Wata, Jamie Contata, on the Plomba Herwa. There's any Cocarcia, this and any Comales to Watata, Gama Sling, Cola Lochi Sangarola, Cola Marjarwa. Lochi Sangajela, Tansilin Pambare, Payon de Gala, Tango Lomba de la Garjuare, Matari Mary and Mamma Quaris, Janjesho, Takoma Shodo. Majani go Migo Yarova. There's no Lomba, take one, take one to Mammy at dirt. Mammy was a Lomba, Mombordos. 마찬가지로 메리는 로고요. 이 마음에 로지 어다지지 야메 공단라야 로치세들이 같이지야.
Yeah, during my age of 11, the Chinese troop was fighting with the Changeshwar's kingdom, Turkestan. This one fight was going on almost 13 years during that period, and the Changeshwar's kingdom was always losing the war. There was asked order that all the Amdo family, each family every person has to participate in that army in Changeshwar's wars. In that war,
Has to send one
person
person.
to that war, and so it was almost 1 year. This situation was going on
To fight in Chiang Kai-shek's army.
Yeah.
Ah.
Ane ata mi mangbochi pagala magmi na zero. So tanda ma na zuri gan ane kachere.
다 맞다 그런 마음에도 마음에한테 로치니지 그다고 쇼를 와. 좀 그런 거다 쇼를. 쇼를 가나 당 안으로 넘바기 미 망쳐려다 시세다. 세계로 아마도디 세든 같이 막 되니 타바래. 타니 수수 넘바라 용아래. 수수 넘바라 용지 로치세 어딘데 데디가나 되니 자매 contrang 전송 전바래. 용지다 고 쓰는 거 마음에 레선 고 용지고 답다 고 전에 고 정혼나 지와래. 정혼나 지니까 로치세가 정혼나 지 정혼나 지니 때 예제도 왔더니 그걸 가르쳐 버렸으나 근데 일단 미지데 코세베 세통으로 보통 라고래.
Yeah, during when the this one Changeshwar kingdom was when they lost the war against the Red Chinese, then who participated, most of the Amdo who took a participant in Changeshwar war almost dead. Those who escaped, the rest of them who escaped after losing the war, they escaped to death with Amdo. Then almost during that time, Red Chinese were almost reached in Amdo also. So those Amdo Chinese troops military used to capture all the Amdo young people and said, you have participated during the war, and they were giving a severe punishment to this young and faced lots of problems during that time.
Did anyone from your family go to fight?
The any chikma jagar thanda pedana ta the Changeshwar ke the ma jagar pe kana marsho ke ma jagar pherwa e ke pala krangi nami na pala ta any chik so de donyo ga
뒤에는 요 뭔가 남는 게 요 말에
the pala doyo marwa
요 말은 같이 진짜 보고 그래 직직해야 돼.
no one took participation, as I am also was very young.
뭐도 농민민 줄 알아.
So this is 1946. What did you see?
And pala krangi en tikab khari kar thong
나한테 가서 친친해 나한테 뭐저 가서래 동세 봐도 맞아래 그 나라 메레레 마도 대충 마용스 잠바 버라한테 손도라 용 거요. 그래서 저 잠이고 왔더니 당도 놓바도 공화래. 그 정도도 잡아래. 그 잡아도 주도 요 말에 그런 공부 되대요. 와. 근데 동세가 메간가야 도대가나 타고 가르쳐 버렸으니 미제 두세 미제데 공통하는 마치 사동 제고 송사 사동 제데 간라네테네 따단다 좀바미 제지워와 어디 제데 로파자네 담 게바간들 판레치가 간라 이게 마보트 다 용저 사동 간들 사동 카텔 사동 제카텔 미제데 두서 본진이야 어때네 그거다 레체셔야 돼 봉보트가 레체셔 송사 마다데 보고 친친을 공부요 당도 안 좋고 요러와 오늘 고아데 시기요 나는 뭐 통마 송아를 농바 어떤 종을 다 내지디가 고 레체셔서지라 다 메리에 지네 사동을 리가나 샤 카테 사동나 파카 로주 다티 잘로나 공바 시행하고 자데 메리가 라파 마미 메리가 잘라 마메리가 라파라 멘다리리 샤 다티 제자가네 다 좀바티 사동가나 방진에 샤지데 잘로네 메리가 잘로네데 자미 멘다지니 저때 봉보도 이제 오다테도 도사 오다테가 지기 선신 장카자가 도사 장카자데가 근데 멘다제를 좀 멘다트는 좀바가 데라자가 도스데 데라제는 좀 했더니 커보로한테 사동나마 리로도사 리송사 이제 가나데 레파파라파 고라야 콘체트니 맹고시가 무두스 어떻게 제세 송스 미제 제세 좀 했더니 티제라데 가르치게 되잖아 타티가 저는 티가 탈라지였지 막 탈라였으니 내가 도스 어때? 우리가 뭐좀 로선데 거도. 나랑 그 도마서 맞다. 우리 놈 받다가는 좀 하지.
In our village, when I I'm 11, there was an emergency meeting was called by the Chinese authorities, and when they said that all the family should, every family should attend on that emergency meeting, and all were called, and just during that time were 8 Tibetan Amdos who was a rebel against the Chinese, were
The red Chinese.
Red Chinese. The hand was just tied, and backside there was a plated with a wooden plate on them, and it was written something word in the red color, and tied and brought, and nearby those 8 amdos were tied, and were tied with the wooden plates on backside with written something words with the red colors, and there
Was it written in Chinese?
the Gemi the Mahmudi
어, 재미 이거
is the
보이긴
word
찼죠.
that Chinese words with the red
So
color.
he doesn't know what it said. He doesn't know what it said.
He said there is words was in red.
No, but he doesn't know what it said because it was in Chinese.
이게 가르치와
이거 뭐보다 된다. 보이다 자기는 찼죠.
it was written.
그거 내가 가르쳐요. 민 가르쳐요. 그 때버라트 두사. 그거 내가 민다. 그 민지 그 엄마 막매나한테 내가 가르쳐요나. 잠이 공장 가서 세요다. 어때 버라트 두사 이게 되간다.
It was written his name in Tibetan and Chinese script, the detail of what he's done, that how much Chinese he's killed, Chinese was killed, and what details he has done. It was written on that board, and he tied his tank, and that's made, each person was in front of it made a big hole, dig the hole, with mud was digged.
That person had to dig it?
No, before it was digged,
Before it was
just
dug.
made them to stand nearby, and with it all tied, and then showed to all the local public. Nearby there was stand, each of the person was stand by the Chinese troops with a gun. They gave lots of lectures and something, and later they was ordered to just shoot it. And when they shot it, all the men fell in that dig one.
Back of the head.
Back on the head, and all the bleeding and everything was going on, and we said, so the Chinese authorities said, now they all are dead, just you all covered this by the mud, and so they cannot recognize when the face after bleeding so much.
Who saw this?
It's not so this, it was witnessed by all the villages, and I was too young and I was monk, I was not allowed to go there.
Okay, but you heard
This very openly, and this was the first moment faced by the Chinese.
in your area. When did you leave the monastery? How old were you?
Gomba khadu eni yone dre. Gomba tai yone yora. Lo khadustas gomba yone.
Kongpo.
뭐 봐요. 요네 딱
봐요.
루징이
Lo soso chungi kan ra.
루징이 땅한테 던지 시험인데
개만.
직선 루징이 직선 다 되는 지래.
Dere.
되는 공부때 요네 때가 라랑 다시 치세. 어디라 용아이? 뭐 봐요네 야 이마치게 난가래.
Kawala?
라랑 다시 치.
Darang. Darang tashi.
다시 공부해서 도와. 또 다시 공부해서 니나 도와.
Mhm.
어디라 용아이? 공부 때는 안 놓치대.
Gomba de.
나한테 공부. 다시 시즌도 공부 안도 너만 공부 70지로 와. 안도 연습하고 공부. 어때는 안 놓치대. 놓치선이 받아. 놓치선을 놓으라 맞아. 소소 공부한테 자네. 다 니마치가 랑가라. 안도 다시 치와 대랑아 때 놓치한테 돼.
Yeah, after that, at the age of 13, I left the monastery and I went to the bigger monastery, which is the one of the Amdo's biggest monastery, which is called Gomba Vikasa.
다시 치세요. 근데
다시
라랑 스튼도 라랑 스튼도 다시 치려 그래. 라랑 라 그래.
Tashi Larang Monastery, which is the biggest monastery of the Dames, Amdo's monastery.
Does she kill my?
다시 쳐. 열심히 해. 라랑 내가 해.
다시 라랑.
Tashilara.
Tashi Larang Monastery.
라랑.
Okay.
라랑 다시 치세요.
And how many monks were there?
And the Gomba Dana Gildiba Khazusto,
순동 맞아요.
the Gomba Kurana, almost 3,500. 1,500 in that monastery.
그래서 라랑 다시 치려서 기다.
Matashi,
나는 공부하잖아. 저 뭐 보여 더 같이 참아도요 말에. 나는 동부
first way I stayed in the first monastery, it was almost 80 monks. But in this Tashi Laranki, there's almost 3,500.
Wow. So you were 13 years old, So what do you remember about your time at Tashi Larang?
Tashi Larang the logics do there rather.
Logic, huh?
And they come and carry chair.
나 잡아 줘야 돼. 다
Sheba?
손안 들어가. 내가 다 지금 말.
La.
손안 줘.
And
데이터가 돼야 되죠. 배짱다 데이터스 로 데이터가 돼야 만 내가 해요.
just going to the looking after the prayers, this one studying, and just going to the attending the every ceremony of the monastery. That's the normal life of the monk.
How long did you stay at Tashi Larang?
Tashi Larang logic kazus then logic.
로치.
Only one
로치도
year.
하스 돼요. 다.
One or something few days on that.
Any Sheba?
This shula?
뒤에다 땅아 다 사용.
Uh-huh.
다 되는 나라 로바치 디오 때문에 네 사용.
Roba tawa
tawa.
And Lhasa called there.
그래서 다 되는 바로 랑가가 같이 시에 고시에 먹고.
Shemo.
아, 그 바로도 양 랑가를 시에다 못 보여 왔다. 시에 마치면 되고.
There. And Lhasa lene.
땅아 사사야 돼. 사사는 간단 공부돼.
That Manglo there.
간단 공부 로제데.
Logic.
어.
Then I went.
그래서 바요는 랑가랑아 로칭 거스. 로칭아 랑가라 거스. 그래서라니 다티가 로칭칭지 다지 파랑가마가 나지 그 모타다 지 근데 로사치요 말와 강바제네 때 독특히 소수다 칼라테 홍보자가 저 아르치와다 아르치와지니 다 보고 신세리 농바 돼서 지보여 살아니 많이 있었는데 야데 어떤데 드니치니 제가 사사다 안도니 버터가 로치다 다와 댄스 준 거요 살
Logic the dog.
로치 그래서 나 로치가 다와 로치 되다 같대 나 바로때 용지 가서 공부라가 로치대 공부 보바서 줘라 보바서 좀 공부 줘라 공부 마스터래 그 농바들은 나
공복이 이제 말해.
공부 이건 좀 하래 보농바 보 이건 농바 보바서 그래
bomba.
야 이건 농바서 때나 나 로치 따다대
Yeah, in age of 13, after that I left to, I and myself, one friend, left to the Lhasa. It took almost 1.5 months to reach the Lhasa.
Took almost what? 7 months, did you say?
1 year and 7 months.
1 year and 7
7
months.
months almost took. Because we are going just by the walk and taking the luggage. When we feel this area is quite suitable, we should stay as 2 to 3 days, just going by the walk. And because we are too young, just not in hurry, just enjoying the route and going away. So almost 1 year near the Kongpo, Bombay West area, stayed almost 1 year over there itself.
In Bompo, this
Bompo,
area?
nearby the Kongpo.
Nearby
보바서
Kongpo.
보 이건 농바서 그래
Where his original monastery was.
There Bombay,
농바요 말에
and the country there.
마테나
Kongpo,
상가서
that was
그래
Kongpo.
무슨 그 어욕부지대
Yobhachin.
가서 다티디가나 자미 공창 그 시니 그 강원에야 랑가존에 랑가테 보 자모사테 발해요 모타 랑가테 이 야수 공부원에서 랑가요와 말이 좋토요와 말이 대대치디가나 건조 무슨 그 어욕보고 차려지 된가테 랑가테 좋은 돈요 랑가조 그도 무슨 그 라자테가 라테 당그 다 가서 방고서가 아셔와 딱 그동안 라자테 정한테 랑가조 된 돈요 또 티가서니 가르치다 저런 부치 야나라 페로테베 반찬을 보지 도시 하사는 도시 상내 도시 마치 장전에 마 야나라 페레 저런 부치 공부진에 마치 야나라 페레 어떻게 가서 나다 공부는 받는다 어때요
I stayed near the Kongpo, Bomba where I stayed 1 year because I was doing I went at a road construction near the Kongpo by the Chinese, and I was paid quite amount of money and that because I have nothing left to me. I need something earn something for my daily. So I and myself friends stayed almost there for 1 year. And during that period, from Tang, the Pencharupu went to the Chinese, and from His Holiness Dalai Lama also was from the Kongpo. They went to the Chinese. During that period, it was.
Okay, that's when he. So, okay, so he was. Okay, so 1954 is when His Holiness went to. So Po Tokme. Ho Tome.
보 도미.
So did he actually see His Holiness's entourage passing through?
갸름보체 다데 공부라 독사 개대도 갸름 공부 패와 데 공부 갸름보체 제뉴에 제뉴에
도메서 되는 제주.
라
도메는 도메는 여러분이 공다시 시와래. 공부는서 배운데 공부 라야스 빠도 공부 권하고 공부 논바가 미치어와 되게 여러분이 그제 간가 공소가 예발아 어려워래. 공부 라야스 때 빠도 라야니스 땅아도 뽑아서도 보 이거 논바서지 뽑아서 그래. 되게 메티시 소한테 되게 공부 그제 때 보라 독대 다스 어네 보통에 빠도 어려워래. 보통에는 공다시 시와 때바도 모타 요아 말에 따 요아 말에 샤탕아 페 니마치가 랑가 득자
가와네
공보다 보니가 바로 돼. 보 로란스가 돼. 롱바티마 보 로란스 토메다 보 토메스야 되다. 공보니가 바로 돼. 랑가 전에 요아 말에 삼바 요아 말에 칠라 삼바 요아 말에 칠라 딘다 타바다 타바 침보 여러와 저도 타바다네 타바가는 로고
타바 간데 찍래 간데
타바 판도아지도 쓰여야 진유와 다 인마가 타바 인마가 빡빡여라 되게 저 딘셔가 타바가 어디 제 파존에 작아가네서도 파존한테 당셔 되거는 로고 되거는 가고서도 이제 신경들이 조셔 때 타바다셔 되거나 메데 건데 통제되는 파존가 타바스는 판도 어디가는 로고 얼마도 삼바 요아 말이 티까서는 야미게 시기니 다 치텔라 삼바스가 다시지도
and they somehow digan 갸름 패래
페요
yeah during that period he got a chance of blessing from His Holiness Dalai Lama because His Holiness was to come by the walk until the Kongpo because there's no route for the animals and the vehicles to come. So they during that period from Bomba to Kongpo, all the belongings was carried by the Bomba's people, and they have to carry all the belongings of His Holiness and have to give it, means they have to serve until the Kongpo. So when the Kongpo area reach, everything they will be handled and served by the Kongpo people's authority, Tibetans. So during that period, you witnessed His Holiness staying nearby. Tenchi Kawar Shugre.
어디 가서 도매
Near the
도매사 되시고래.
Near the Tome, he stayed for the whole night. During the night, during that period, got a special chance to meet His Holiness.
Okay.
Even the route, from the route, there was no proper. There is a big river there. There's no any bridge over there. It was made a special ropes bridge. It's made by the wooden threads or something like that. So on that, His Holiness has to pass on that bridge too. But during that later, it was the Chinese was planning to make a special make a bridge over there to that river.
What year was this?
Did you any look chidung kya khadu se na?
그 저거 뭐 전화 앞에도 로 가디로서 땅가서 시
빨리 그런 공로 가졌어요.
로 지대이나 주축이나
My age might be 16 to 17 years later.
16 to 17
17
years.
years.
어떤 지인지를
90, I don't have any knowledge. Only my age was 16.
뭐 주된 거는 말아 살해. 다들 주축인지를 봐지.
At age of 16 and 17, I reached Lhasa.
35, 45, 51.
Something like that.
1951. So, can you describe what you personally saw and witnessed when His Holiness stayed there? You said you got an opportunity to meet him. What actually happened? Can you describe what happened and what your meeting was like?
Tanda Kombola and Yarum and Jera. And did you get a mistake in Palakuran Karikari Chera, who got the chair in the round and Jimmy Tal Jera?
살아게 참 코로나라서.
And she
그래서 아마도 다 님은 고난에 벽에 도치 다 그제듯이 고도 기바 오고로와 기바 올때 코로나 샤탕 페르다 신나 그랬더니 발랑가 딱반다가서 자고 샤탕을 마도 Kake Gora da Tini stand over the Gari Kake Homa, Kong Shatan, I don't to King Yatan, the Pakon, Kenzan Zagor, Shina Sona, or Tapachi authority, Gonda, Potomes, the Telani, that is Lombe Koranga Tadri, the Kurja Shawra, Tinanade, or the Shaji Nason, then it was a Memante Chetelane, Chawaran Nason. Chawaran, take on that Chawana, then Sonia Shopetela, then Kichete, Para, Doctor, the Congo, Mombo Yora, or Kanga Doctor Parata, Ki, Gipaki, the Nepo, Corsa, Port Amos at the Jamaica Mota Headers. You must Mason the Galangare. Tepata Doctor Otene, put Amon Tene, Continent, Motana, Perry.
Yeah, during that the night when His Holiness reached at the Port Thome area, there is all the nearby, all the Tibetan got a special blessing from His Holiness nearby and got all the hand blessing also to all of them, and their whole night was stayed there. Early in the morning they woke up and all the belongings was again taken on the back. There is no route by any vehicles or animals. It was carried on the back, and then we reached near the Port Thome, where there is the route to the Chinese. So there the Chinese vehicle was arrived, and from that the Chinese took all the His Holiness to the Chinese.
So at that time you were working on the road construction for the Chinese.
Diga and Palakana and Tagaram Jera and the Pal. Did it in the Palakana Lamsu Chiva?
Ah, really, Lamsu.
Yeah, it was Lamsu University.
Lamsu Dawa. But the Luchi is a better than which area.
Yeah, I was doing a road construction for almost 1 year.
Yes. But my question has to do with were Chinese people also going to receive blessing from His Holiness, or was it just Tibetans?
Today, any that on the Port Tometa, the Garupe, Garupe, did Lamsu Chiu and Gemi Mambo Yorwa. Jam Kuru, you are. Did the Garupe Garupe Jaga to Budo?
Because that don't they do the mother Kunja?
They were just
because that Lomba de la Cardus that is Samba Chitila, Samba Jagarova, Samba to the Chala Tichete, Port Nimachika Langane, but the Mota Langa Yoma, Mota Langa was a tennis, Samba de Jaga, Chala Tichete, Bangoma, Silinga, Magami, Kono Jusha Yorova, Tomba Yorova, Tomba Tonton Borisha, or Tenzola, Teneco, Pugamotana, but the Teneco Orgicini. Potomepa that or Taku, Silinga, Mamma, Giora, Jusha Yorova, Tomba, or Tichete, Doctor Oi Garisha. That is the Ganga Ninja. Kashiga Tenepa, Kepala, Machane, then Kepala Kumataji, the Umbagandela, Shingan, the Zuna Shingon, and Chat, and Samba Chayuarava, then according to the Orchidu.
And the son of the Nerva.
Or something. And somebody touched it like Samba Jaguarava. Mamma could do Samba Olomo Shingi Jati that they can't Choloja, Kakangama Church, Samba per Pamato, per Toshan. That's Jera Ginis Sambachi. That's Jack Sambachi Jaga, Mamma Silinga, Magame, Nimbatun, or the Oil Garisha.
Yeah, during that period when His Holiness was visiting the China, there was lots of people, Chinese people surrounded nearby. None doesn't go and get blessing or anything to the China.
But they're watching.
Just watching. But when they crossed nearby the way the road was construction going on, there lots of people of the slaves which was kept under the Chinese. Slaves or those who captured the Changeshwar people. Changeshwar people. Chinese people.
Because this is the he's working for the Red Chinese.
Red Chinese.
Yeah.
So they were Changeshwars. Chinese were kept all the Changeshwar people for work.
I see.
To make them their work.
Yes.
And so they were these people were used to construct that bridge.
They were used to construct
the bridge, and all the backside and all the big stone was there. And because carrying a lot very heavy irons, this and that, they're facing lots of problems during that period. These people were facing lots of problem, and it was witnessed by self.
Okay, so he's talking about the problems that the
Chiang
Chiang Kai-shek's people faced under the Red Chinese.
Under the
Okay.
Chinese.
So, did you have any warning that His Holiness was coming through, or did it happen sort of really suddenly, or did you know for some time that he was coming and you anticipated him coming?
다음에 자르모체 단다 파갈라 공부 이게 도메균 배우어와 뒤뒤간에 이해라 고소 통자고 저 고소 이모 몽봉이라 고소
이모 가지고 가는 고소
이모 가시
여러 가지 벽이 와래 세지 그 어드네티 롱바드라 땅 안에서 보바찬셔로 마사다 나스 여러 가지 벽이 와래
it was unknown before a few days back that as to all the Tibetans that His Holiness coming on this way route to China.
So it must have been a very exciting feeling.
And Garobuche the figures of the mistake is over Kador Banji 100 years.
그라 가보 강가배 도저히 언니 강가 kelem 바찬셔
felt very happy those who were carrying the loads, he's crying, carrying the loads were all voluntary.
Yeah.
This is sort of how you choose that. Yeah, it's the first time getting the blessing from His Holiness. Felt very something sentiment hurts to him, feeling very good sentiments to him.
When you met him and you received this blessing, what kind of impression did he make on you?
Yarmuche think Tangutai better Pedrigan and Kerat Mix Jagat Charge Raya. Did any Yarmuke mistake a Kalopna and Chika come to the Kenang and Chika Shigde?
Kalos ita jena nota nonso de ganata mi momborwa sita anjo go maso ngama dena ji ka ngajo ti los peka de ni yo marwa ni kongo kalos ita nonso me manda ta jaga na ji me ma ga ri ji chi song song da tenga sita go maso.
He gave us teaching and he advised that during that period, but there's lots of people and wise of lots and no one knows what he had spoken this and that.
Were you surprised by what he looked like?
Yarmuche think Tango Jedugane Kasne and Chick mixed it over the case of Takare and Dingal Jemanyo and Kachine so a case.
다가 제다 땅아 다 디 라마 디 가바 페리오나 선선의 지급에 선반에 들리지선 야노가 에나 다자미 건통 가르쳐 주는 센터에서 좀
Yeah, felt very because he was very scared that if His Holiness is visiting China, is visiting China, and feel that it will be more unsecure because I witnessed earlier how the Chinese were treating over there. And very secure and afraid and where is this one?
Afraid for his safety.
His safety.
Had you ever seen a photograph of His Holiness before, or a painting? Did you know what he looked like before you met him?
Yarmuche think Tangoche Dingal Yarmuche Kuparta and
자 되는 게요.
La.
되는 게요. 또 동보선 나서 보내 가서 여러분이 그पर्도 요어 그만이 요어와 신친구
I had witnessed I saw many photos of His Holiness.
Oh, many photos.
Yeah.
Okay. So you knew he was going to China. Did you know why he was going to China? Did you know that he was going to meet Mao Zedong?
Yarmuche any type canal figure slower raw. Kachin do a hakosa. Kachin piggy about the Yarmuche Karina some Tanda Karina Hakosa.
어떤데 가서 벤처는 보시다 군이 철로도 야나 모두시고 다니시어로 때 가르지 가르에 나서 좀 맞도 지게도 돈다된 거도 지금 좀 마소.
Yeah, I did not know what is because it was welcomed by the Mao Zedong, His Holiness and Penchurupe. This was known to all the peoples.
That the reason why he was going for this meeting, everybody knew.
It was called by the Mao Zedong, but not known what is going to happen.
What is going to happen.
Talked on what is this.
So when you got to Lhasa, what did you do there?
The Lhasa la jorwa, logic that our doing should jorwa. Palata Amdo Lhasa jorwa. Lhasa la jor lebirwa. Leva and Kariche.
되네 그래서 사살에는 란사 그래서 다 군본에 야용하러 와. 군본에 야용증 란사 샤자 간당 공반도. 가당 공반사사 가당 공반도 가당 공반이 가당 장지타 선거 잡아줘이. 가당 공반라 로제데.
Yeah, when I reached Lhasa, I went to Gaden Monastery. stayed in Changze and for 8 years.
So, for a kid from your region to go to one of the big monasteries in Lhasa, this was quite a special thing, wasn't it?
Da petana chuju gane ani kiras tong amdo lumbane chista Lhasa la let ani chik kumbana tuichero di mixe kechibu shuji tigora da
쓰다. 무슨 바유 있나네 세사라 제만 진 제사시고다 세사라 지 공부 다사라 손 로슨 다사네 되네 용초 바유진 로다 딱 오늘 전에 그런 저봐 라마나 있어요. 다 가르쳐요. 소소 보고 지지지나 보고 먹이 다산도 많이만 잡아시고로 봐. 로 개포지나 그마 올라대주로 맞아 donde 조금만. 다산도니 다사시 좀 다산에 로슨 다사 대체를 바유로다네 다 라마나 있어요.
Yeah, in our Amdo, if any monk goes to Lhasa and study in some monastery and return back to Amdo, they treat very high to it. Because example, the whole monk has stayed only in Amdo, if his age is 70, and the person, a monk who is only studying with young age, studied in Lhasa or like that, he'll be more. He'll be given more respect and high throat will be given to him while the prayers going on or something ceremonies we had.
So why were you selected to be sent? Were you a particularly good student? Why were you selected to go to Lhasa? Were you a particularly good student?
Tapen Amdo Nepal karanta Lhasa thwa do samra. Ani pala ani khachine ani ka sugi ani dula re ani pala kiran do.
소소 다 내가 생각했지 너 맞았다 만도 아 선선했지 다 생각했지 로나니 다지 그거 소소용 좀 바여신 로나 소소 베스턴 신보 고대산 로마뇨 왔지 고대산 들어왔지 사선 로마뇨 왔다 사선 로니와니로 시포지 바라요 대산 로니 밑에 있듯이 다지 다가다지 세그래 그래서 내가 먼저 다지 뭐 가르쳐 버려서나 먼저 안도 롱반에 해서 용 거잖아 가만히 있으면은 다지 못하다 보다 지가게 요 말와 야 강바제네 요나네 랑가니 요리 아까 장제도 거론 사셔야 돼 독파 사는 지용 사치기다 뭐게 야식 쇼마롱서 저 요한테 동서 동세 다 감롱반이 야지 간세지네 야지 용사 chan도지네 용사 랑가니 요리 다때 랑가데 온데 가나 너송고 그래 강바제네 온다 샤자 용어를 다 너송고 요리 장제네 용수나네 다 추다 또 타고요 말이야. 다 뉴스 그래서 동세여서더니 야오는 다 동세 못 보러 와다 치친보이나 고 삼바도보다 전도부터 요러. 또 나와서 남간 다 상고고요.
Yeah, I was decided to go myself because if I go to the Lhasa monastery, and stay in monastery of like Changze and this, I'll be when I return back, I'll be given more respectful. So I feel that we should get this opportunity. So I decided to go there. If you go, when you reach there, from our Amdo to Lhasa, if you go, there is a two-way routes there. So if you go to that two routes, it takes almost 3 months. If you go continuously, without any this one stay, if you go continuously, it takes almost 3 months to reach Lhasa.
So it was your idea. So you approached your teacher or the abbot and said, I want to go to Lhasa.
That pen apalagana ke Lhasa la ani chika chandu gomba dugi la roa. Jadi gena la shiwe ani khane chine sache.
보신이로 치토요 말이. 바위는 정도 가나 딱 고바 genchi 와라. genchi 쉬어 말이. 니마 나와 찌츠가 안에 땅아 로파 좀 미시 와라. 로파 문이 개자제 당anya Lhasa 로고 생이 가자지 시더니 랑가라 또제 차야 그 땅아로 총소라 대체도 키기 와요. 무슨 아쉬웠던 거 가르스나 연구든지 캅더우다지 안동거리시네 캅지 와요. 대체 쉐고 하얀 그 쉐고 조치의 쉐고에 봐 조치 하얀 봐 용보래 그 키보전하지 코요 말이야. 근데지 가르스더니 신가르스네 좀 신기 나머지 신가르 와 그 키보전하지 코요 말. 그 본데서 와마도 디제테 파라 수녀 르르조 땡땡 대샤 도치 생각을 딱 묘자제 랑가나 가르가르고 왔다 미가 gambat ng만 사선 돈용에 들이 요르와 그래서 가짜들 가르가르치고 가르가르고 와서 땡 그중에서 라가리 라디가나 뭐 프라 타투소 대시 대샤체 되는 공다 산나공다 되네 공다시라 산나공다 되네 도티키지 되네 게나가 제시 로에서 게나 자서 셰치 되네 오다 되는 통용.
Yeah, during that to go to the Lhasa, myself and my friend was planned a month back. So it was preparation was going since 1 month back. Because while going to the Lhasa, mostly those who used to go take some belongings to sell, like needles, small mirror, and sweet wooden was there to cheap. That was quite easy to carry. This all was brought it and kept separately. So without knowing the teacher, just telling him that we want to go somewhere, and just suddenly escape with a friend.
Oh, so you didn't go with the blessing of your monastery?
Gomba da gelar gomba shudrichya monastery. Escaped with a friend that it was planned before 1 month.
That's very interesting.
Planning was made since 1 month
That's
back.
very interesting. So when you went to so when you got to Gaden then because your monastery hadn't arranged it, was it difficult to get accepted then, or because there was no arrangement had been made from his monastery?
That Gandela le chandela dura gomba na dura. Ane ka juela kangi de big se ke tigo man gomba ne ke chokje me ke shagya yo gomba na du chokje ra.
또 소소. 소소 독한 요르와.
Amdo imbe thone.
안도 임베스 코로 소소 딱 맞아 찾으서는 가단 자탄데 가단 찬세데 토칸데 가단 산로 칸산데.
Talo khamje.
산로. 딱 코로한테 소소고 토칸데 소소 하고 오르왔대. 그래도 나사야서는 나사 양도 초초요. 칸사 갱그 살아도 칸사 갱가 나사 기겐치 시스템 연구리 기간티 살아 쇼포스는데 기간트 안다 돌고 요거를 칼라 되게 갱그 되게. 쇼포스는 나한테는 소소소소라테 쇼콘치 시스템 연구리 쇼콘데나테는
Shokosana.
샥샥 데서 컴바치 되는 거래. 쇼포스나 쇼포스는 겐테 냐그리. 쇼포스는 갱그 다 쇼콘 동바들이다. 샥 동바치 되게 다 되나다 소소다 되고.
Yeah, when we reached Lhasa so when we joined the Gaden Monastery, and there's no any problem to face when joining the monastery, because there was a sect where the Amdos go to the Khansan, so we know where should we go.
He knew the house.
He knew how to go and where to go.
Okay.
When we reached that monastery, when the Khansan monk was there, head monk was there, he invited and he called one teacher and gave him a separate teacher to him, and for 3 days the teacher kept him along with him and taught what is the necessary daily to be done. After 3 days, it was they given a separate room for him to study and stay and everything.
Separate room?
Separate room, one room per head per monk. Was a ginduba chikla and to a sharp relative.
되게 단단해요. 저 공부에다가 근데 많이 생겨 보셔 그래.
Yeah, used to give one if there is a lot of monks, they used to share with 2 or 3 monks. It was decided like that.
So you were 17 at this time?
Did Gandela travel to the Kongpo Chubdis Rapala?
뭐 주든 소리.
The age of 17.
Okay. So so then what is the next significant event in your life after that?
And this should any courage,
저 간번에 로제대야래. 로제가라다다 메서 간사 소소고요. 다와 있으지다가 돼요. 말아. 영고 랭게지 게임 거와. 랭게지 간상 그 로섬 지기지라네. 간상 예바 고송. 예바 들어가 간상 거다. 레카 다 파라치고.
아니, 제발.
대지라니 다 영로 니스지게지라니 간상 게스니 디포고래.
라.
간상 게.
게고사.
간상 게. 오테 로치거나 되고래. 티 로치게 제 간상게 로치 차에 제데라. 오다 같이 나제가 로데라 나 간상게 게데 같이 나그고 로데라. 티 스토용 거죠.
Yeah, after staying in that monastery, after 4 to 5 years, I have given a responsibility being this one treasurer of that monastery. Treasurer of that monastery, and I was like I did for 3 to 4 years over there. After that, I was given a main manager of that. After 4 years, I was given a main manager of that monastery, after one or something like then Chinese this revolution was started.
Do you ever remember any serious sickness in the monastery that affected the monks?
ane dide gomba la lo guest there wa gomba get there dide ene nata ta neyam dide ta ane ki gomba de kang dide nata de country
계획이 좀 맞어.
nothing was occurred
가 계획.
lo ge ring paru la kang ki ke ma sa
맞어.
neyam dide le and me mo thong nata de
그러니까 계획이 좀 맞어.
never occurred any time.
The other monk that you interviewed, he was from Drepung, yes? The one who talked about the smallpox.
Yeah.
He was Drepung. Did you hear about what happened at Drepung with so many monks getting sick?
ane he also said in Sarah and everywhere monastery had
Yeah. Did you hear it? Yes. Did you hear about the other big
ane
monasteries?
chik gomba shabat de mala Sarah ta jebon de mala ane chik ta Lhasa de mala ane neyam de le no de konyo
나야 생각 고마요.
I never heard any such disease.
Okay. All right. So what happened to you in 1959?
다 지금 국제 다 창조 체기 체와 당고 아니 디슈 아니 가차 지금 국제가 좀 어르고 싶다.
같이 가고로 해. 같이 가고로 되라. 다 때려 가서 같이 가고 진짜 스페 따르 댕기니 마텔라 다 가단 곰발라 다 되어진 거 오더 해. 세디가나 가르쳐서는 근데 보탈라 동물로 가래. 어떤데 그 갚아서 빼게 되거나 되네. 나도 간산들라니 men고 직직 보고도.
쭉직
미직지요. 장세가 men고 자다 심치 소치. 샤세가 men고 자다 심치 소치. men고 니자 심치 소니지. 어더니 보탈라 동물로 가래 세지고. 왔다더니 같이 패소. 그 배우되거나 딸이 제가 공다 때다 모두 간성을 손대 가나. 되네 모두 잡아듯이 야 공제 딱히 보사수거를 가서 잡아 현재도 야 공지다 저도 계란 돈이요나 계란 돈 쇼스 그러니까 다 모두 된거 모두 되면 굳이 계란 돈 봐. 보달라 동거든요.
이제 저 견도 가져야 돼.
맞아. 잡아. 감사나.
보달라 중에 기타.
명고니 차세 상세 인샤 돈배 명고니 이제 숨지 손이요.
이제 순선이 어디가로 되게 표시되라 봐.
따뜻해지 다 감사소소라고 해줘야 되거나 모두가 잡아 직시 도고도 되거나 모두 밑잡아 직시 계란 받던지
세상 계란 받던 거.
계란 받던지 되네 보탈라 산이 딸이 구근님한테 전화도 보탈라 공다 보탈라 하살해 쇼비 딸이 지금 쇼베들라 보탈라 조과래 했을라 난가는 로에 가서 전화도 명고 숨이 냠보 도치고 말했지 니세선 민고 니세 바토지고 르르진도 조금 말했으니 가시드네 간단 거파 동보 파더니 반보존에 지네 지네 해서 로고요스 가시드네 다 못하나도 그래 가시다 대가나도 그래 간천간데에 다메 레레레레레 마톤도 조고요 말에 네 딸이 구공다 쇼베테다 네 보탈을 해 보여요스
On the 7th of March it was ordered from the government of Tibet that every from the monastery had to come to protect the Potala. So from my consent, there was 11 members we had to attend it. There was almost 237 monks were ordered to come and...
How many?
237 monks were ordered from all the monasteries.
237 from each monastery or from...
From all the monasteries. 다른 미 이제 숨소니디 저와 가원이래. 자단 가원.
그래도 장세가 명고 자다 숨치 소치. 샤세 자다 숨치 소치. 다 돈베스 니자 숨치 소니한테 가서 보달라 동으로 가래서 그래.
It's from Changse and Shatse. It was divided with this all 232.
From Gaden and Changse
and Shatse. It was ordered to that 232 should be attended over there.
Okay.
So from my consent, 11 was should be attended. So it was announced that those who want to join the voluntary, you can give the name. So most of our consent was all a voluntary. And it was ordered that we should reach 9th morning at Potala, and all the people should not go all together. Have to divide and have to go separately and follow all the separate routes some like on the vehicle, some on the car, some on the walking or something like that. All the way people should not go out together. Not more than 3 or 4 like that. At least within the 3, 2 to 1.
How many people were from your Kongsan, from your house?
11.
No. How many people altogether existed in your Kongsan?
감자 코로나 아니면 저와 같이 살았더니
모두 괜찮아요. 저와 야마 숨듯이 말이야.
almost 100. 100.
So if they only asked for 11 from your house and almost everybody volunteered, how was it decided which 11 would go? Do you understand? He said that almost everybody in his house volunteered. So there's almost 100 people. But there was only 11 who were required to come. So how was it decided that those 11 would be the 11 to go?
답변하게 감전하네. 저 쭉직 거로와. 엔 쭉직보다 당나 동교. 당나 동교 된 쭉직하 동교 라요 말아. 엔 쭉직랑 가르쳐.
직지마다 좀 먹어라. 어쩌면라 봐.
There's no need to more than 11. So those 11 are volunteers just took the name and then after that no one was asked who's going to do it.
So the first
11 was
the first 11 who said yes, those were the ones who picked. So you were very eager to volunteer, yes?
아직 당나나 빨리 그런 배워.
안 좋아요.
뒤도 가는 지간 도버쇼 간데서 서로.
그래다 지 소소고 농박이 돈도라다. 다 야미 공장가 가르치고 다 가고 요러와. 다 소소고 돈도나 소소고 당내지. 다 말자고나 가르치고 하지. 제고 선산에 지금 산신다든지 기.
Because I have witnessed how the Chinese was treated from the Amdo, from starting itself. So I felt that this is the opportunity to do something to my country and this. So I decided to join it.
So it wasn't, I've heard in some monasteries they put different names in a bowl and then pick the names out of the bowl. They didn't do that in your Kongsan.
Pero nagtangema logi nala and chike gede badne chikta ba chike phala kumbatunga towardsne ta chiksho le gorwa gashi ene chike gombade bana shipti doa ene chike ming shuna ming chi and ming de tene ene chik di dogore stage ra no de e chungshu doa
te oshul
chungshu par kyunde mona de kan chema
ojo amar kenen
we have never faced all this because all are volunteers.
But this was also voluntary.
Voluntary.
But this was also a volunteer situation. It's just how they picked, because there were so many people who wanted to volunteer. You understand? So they had to put the names in a hat and then they picked them.
어디 좀
it was awkward, but nothing.
It
was awkward and nothing problem we faced.
동본이와 선바지민 또 동본이와 이와지 직진해서 왔다 나온 송세다 유샤거든.
List of the 11 just stopped it immediately and nothing.
So he didn't do the picking.
No.
Okay. And so you reached the Potala the morning of the 9th. Were you in your monk's robes or were you in ordinary dress?
Potala like the pebra, tunga door, and the Tangunimut Jorwa. Did you in a Tajik and make it look you It was the monk dresses.
You were still in your monk's dress. Okay, so can you describe, and you take your time please, yeah? What happened when you reached the Potala on the morning of the 9th?
Potala Jorwa. Jorwa caricatures.
무슨 다더니 쇼페 다 떨어 그거님한테 다 나살랑 무슨 저기 너무 간장을 띄워라. 건바요를 해서랑라. 때는 고마다 메칸 같은 미치치테 파란된 조용 왔다. 니모 고마다 같이 예고내로 같이 연애 두선 로지다 고다 냠보르르 냠보다요 봐. 니 떨어 그거 쇼페들랑 또 르르지네데 보다다 로이. 또 보다다나 대고 이제 생지. 진짜 내산에 다 사야 통야다. 고로와. 잠반도 보다다 지 메신도 보다지 자조가 하양도 보다지 오다 또 보라다 보다라 내야로 차자야지 다 잘라도 보라 키기바 키치. 네 보다다 로이. Potala Palace, Potala Palace, Lhasa, Ota Chonozo, Andaroma, Dogaris, Andaro Chonozoma, Gombalama, Chonoza Gomba Dogari, Gomba Tonga Dogari, Sage or Kate Peso. They pay out the Gana Santini, Kansan Jenny, because Dokonan, and they menda the Washington, Menda in Potala, Potala Compo. Then the Poto Mavodo, do what they call it not Cheta around the
포랑 코랑이
어때 쓸때도 쓸때요.
술대 강고 침부대
고마치 뭐야?
락콜락 좀 오늘도
뭐 라한테 건반은 하다고 당거 말아. 그도 하나 열어. 다 저는 때 대해서 안 가서 때 tan가 어떤지 tan가서 거래 가서 와 진도 제라고서 진도 어때 샤송 뭐 이자 열어. 대샤지. 근데 정거 마음에 든데 도 되게 공부 다 그터로 와 그터도 그저 용지제더니 그저 마음에 든데 제더니 심마 침보드는 아주 볼라 작시서 용와차 심마 침보드는 빠네 니 고치지 보다때 부도 와자 누구도 가서 당가면도 코로나도 같은 마음에 나치지 에 맨다더니 강반나나 롱통도 가서도 매감 또 제때는 맨다 쭈쭈쭈쭈도 맨다 인치 가든 말에 맨다 쭈쭈지 대냐보 세도 가나 맨다 가나 트여라 트다 냐보 보다때 강가리나 맨다 쭈쭈쭈도 보다때 맞도요 마마니 이거 나봐 그 아주 나반지지 철로라용데 철로는 간사소소도 메카세오나 어떻게 매다 되거든 매다 될 때서
then so when there was order that on it was given instruction that on the 7th we have to leave. As soon as when it was instruction is given, we all divided ourselves and went to the Potala. We thought we have to stay for a long time over there. We took all the belongings like cooking vessels, stove, and ration, and everything with preparation. We came took.
They thought they were going to be sort of camped there.
Camps like that. So when we as soon as we reached at Potala, they said that you all should come here, and now you have to leave immediately for protection of the Potala. So they was asked on the night when they reached there, they were asked to stay in one ground was there, and they was given all the necessary weapons. There is where there is a store was kept all the some short pistols and with all the weapons, which was totally covered with the boxes. From the boxes there is almost 10 pistol was there, short this one.
Short pistol.
A short pistol was there.
Short rifle.
Short rifle was there. So with the pointed knife on the front, short knife with a pointed knife on the front. It was a
bayonet. And
was not allowed to enter inside the where this weapon was kept. There was the military there, Tibetan military was there, and one of the leader or the chief of the person. They came and gave all the necessary weapons to us.
So that he didn't go inside.
They was not allowed to go inside. It was not allowed to go inside. There was the other person or nearby who was the military. They came and took all these rifles and gave it to them.
So you received the order on the 7th of March. Why did it take 2 days to reach the Potala?
It was asked to reach morning at the Potala.
They were told to meet in the night.
Only at the morning.
I see. On the 9th. Ninth. You said that the guns were in boxes. Do you remember anything on the boxes? Can you describe what the boxes looked like? Was there any numbers or any words or anything?
맨다 그런 거나 para 그레스 찍셔도 그레스 눈지 와라 그레스 찍네 저 para 어디는 메리라 레트에서 메리라 빠져도 가다 메다 잡아내 잡아라 가시 맨다 라파 처음만 왔는데 요와라 다 두지되고 나는데 소소 zangat니 소소 맨다 지다다야 그레스 para 소소 zan가 지다다 현타다 되게 지다다 근데 디 포토 투야다 전 디고 간다 로고 요때 스건가 하고 가시 가서 저에나 다 지티 ngama phayure de gana gang ti menda do te gang go to susha yare to de mu thwa wa de poto gang me de gana te poto da tu chi de nan sa ha ko do de poto to tu chi wa ta de jongo mame de de jongo mame de de yone o ta de de poto de tu ko waris de digun de lu waris de jade ga de ja waris so ante tong waris de mame de chu la gudu machine de da de la chi 때다가래 맨다 지다당 사다가 다 저는 맨다 걔 단다로 누구 하리스 곰바 누구 하리스 딱 앞에서 Potala de yo maris. So dandaron Potala jalone maji serajine ya pamboni jinde 고라제는데 간단하고 와래 신고 같은 로 다. 맨다키는 소소 공부 동쇼 그 어디 때서 이때 가나 이 전화도 어디 가나 야 뻥은진에 간 것도 주고 말이야 맨이 생이 때 맨다 동쇼고 말세 맨다데 장고 올란도서 말갑 드는지는 보다라고 드는 수 파줘다 지 정보 하사가 정보 파줘다 재미그 딱 그런 것만에 그런 로치 이가 나는다 회사 자야라 보탈라다 누구 랑가다 다 나지 다시 막 세란 레폰 가와이나 거는 다 매속 사고 걸어야 주셔라 사동은 거는 정보 봐줘대 매속 가는 다 가서만 통해요 말이 나리 통을 맞지 이제 매체 통화 뭐 쥐가 통화 뭐 그거는 사동을 나와리 다시 종래 맞으냐 나한테 수치되나 다 가래 매속 자는 거야 어때서는 저도 통치고 말해 통하는 재미가 어디다 매초 자가지는 못했더라.
이 mergopre 재미가 와.
재미리. 너니 응안에 코너파 보라. 짜축수 시작하러 한 다가서 다시 매다 가자가 돼서 요 말이. 땅 안에서 보다라서 기군 강간나한테 무슨 중고 마음에 그 매다 가서 오토매터들 매다 수치 딱 그러면서 막 가봐한테 수치가 이제 가자가 돼. 매다 쓰자. 미통한 매와 매다 쓰자가 돼. 요 말로
there is no, and I never saw any name or something sign of that, but it was a pistol rifle was all with a full of grease was there. So it was so whatever we have, this one saying, monk cloth was asked to rub the grease, clean the grease.
With the outer rope.
Outer rope was asked to clean the grease. So we cleaned the grease. And there's some people, most of the monks never saw, first time was seeing the rifle and don't know how to use it. So for a few Tibetan armies was there, they taught him how to set it, how to load the bullets, and this was given instructions. Instruction was given to that time.
Was it a bolt loading gun?
You
put one bullet at a time.
Do the chick look share? Chick mango depth share.
Choose
It's English made rifle. It's English made. Only one time we have used and then one time. Not at the bullet. One time. It was used. So as soon as they taught us, they said, now you know you are not allowed to stay here. Go immediately back to your monastery and protect your monasteries. This after giving this weapon, they were asked go to back immediately to the monastery.
Okay. Were you during the training? Was there any time that you discharged your weapon? Did you ever fire a bullet during the training? Was there any target practice?
The mummy kita member gap and the gate la right on the law. And it could get Palakana mix a gap and the touch.
There's a man that is how cool. The Porto together, you are a how come the comment that Jambat tomorrow, Tonga could be shaken. Jambatu Daji, Kashi Bodo to Shingamundo. Do you lose Shingamundo?
No one.
Here, machine, Kijuru.
Those most of them doesn't know how to use this rifle. I know because before when I stayed in Amdo, where under my teacher used to have some rifle. I have been used how to use it.
His teacher had
a rifle, and when he was young at Amdo.
And his teacher taught him how to use the rifle?
No, he used to just hide and just use it how to use it.
Secretly, he
had to use it.
Why did your teacher have a rifle?
And Yama Kegela Kachin
Menda Karasana Mama Silinga Mark the Shorava, Silinga Mark told you Shorava. Tajami, Tesha Time Gora, Tesha on the Gona, Silinga Mark the Toy on the Gun, also Gombala Toy Water, Toy on the Gona, Tango Ganka, who Menda the Sine. Mendate to Gango to a B, Kola Tachin over that and also Pojeti Yoshi to go Tansha. The Mendate Haderava. That was the poor digging you on my Mendatomba. That is the Muda Giamatic and authenticated Tony Mossi, what did you have?
Because the teacher, white teacher, had during the war between the Chinese and Changeshwar, the Changeshwar ran away and they came to the monastery, and the teacher took the gun and hid it, and that man was given a monk dresses to wear it and to protect that person.
To protect
That person. So
the
it
Chinese
was,
guy?
Chinese, not a Chinese.
Oh, he was a Tibetan who was fighting for
Changeshwar,
army.
that army. He was chased by the Chinese son. So the monk was
Gave him protection in
gave
the
him
monastery and
protection,
took his and hid his gun.
hid in his gun. So it was kept lying there. So without knowing, the teacher used to just
Another
practice it.
exciting story. So going back to this training, so you were taught how to, well, you cleaned your gun with your robes, and so no one was taught how to shoot the gun, right? And during the training?
That Petana Pagala, that you the Colachete Sarva. But the gun any chick Thomas Shredder in Labra, and saying Thomas Serva, and a shred, and the shred in the lap fair.
Oh, lots of the rich, done the loose. Jati Galan the rich, Jazz, soon the strong water city, Puggy Muktasa Chivarova. What then the stars say, what the choose letter? Come on, stretches a letter.
Few time tips was given how to load it, how to shoot it, how to target it. It was given some training was given.
What was the target that they?
And then Petan sister did it in Kharchus Pagala.
So my son, the stuck was Pugit that standard you zoje, but die in a Pugit that you couldn't do the stars. Porton to lose. What did you mother
Nothing special, just imagination was given that, see that you have to target that example.
But nobody actually shot.
Shoot the neck at your not shot, just saying that this was how to use it.
Amazing. Interesting. Okay, so then you were sent back to your monastery to guard the monastery, and then what happened?
That Gobala Pa, Lord used Labra on the Lakchate San, and then catch and then understood.
Potala Jablotani, Mahapa. That's Mendat into Kilaki, Gona Zam Cup. That is him. That's Herala Yardway, on the Sera Sherana Yardo, Sera to the Gona, Sera Sherana, they're going to Seranima, Trabanima, Tashanima, Malej, Chono to Gomba Mayor cheese. Gumba Yonan telling also Gumba la Mestok Jagger, Jamaic, Mestok Jagger, also Gomba Pandemic, so it is. Chono to Gomba Mayorachi, then Sarah boot in Lombachi, or Tin on a Yaji, Tin on a Yaju, Tawani, Tashan.
Yeah, when we are retired, when we are going back to the monastery, we are going towards the Serap monastery. On the way to the Sena monastery, one of the two monks came from the Sena monastery, asked that please don't come on the way to the Sera monastery. If you come through the Sera monastery, we will face a lot of huge problem from the Chinese authority. They may give a shoot artillery or something to the monastery. So better you go to the other villages route instead of going through the Sera. So we took the other routes and instead of going through the Sera monastery.
Okay, and
then Sera de ora didn't the Lombatini, Lomba Bugutirajan, Lati Jagodu, Lati Japche, the Lati Japan, Pambo Bula said,
La
Pambo said you, Lomba Pambo, Pola, Pambo Lombas Yorba, or the Bula said, Lomba the Bula. Oh, that in Lati Jadu, the Gana, Love Stella had the considered the Jimmy said that Lati Stella. Or the Nijata, Lhasa, Japsas, Metro Jago, Kudu. No longer the Metro Jayatini, Lati still had taken to go to. The Lati taken can't do, then marching. Tandal has a show about how Kuya Martano, that in Palaja, Pambo boot of this, Pambo Bull Pambo boot of Gumbatin, Gumbatin, Tawati Paranzonson, Shopage to Chivas, Pambo Salumba, Pambo. All the boot at the Gumbatua, Gumbatilla has. Then it should be Chivas, I didn't become a Johnson. 다른 지식을 쇼벨 해결하다 지식 쇼벨이가 지와가 공다 다른 지 공다 지gin에서 지라 달라서 메초자야 되는 것도 되거나 락스텔가 되는 요 소년이 되는 네 방법 보내 지내더니 되는 마 간단한 만도 그죠 간단한 만도 되는 바 되는 것도 가요 말로 다 타랑보리 사 간단선의 야에 방법 풀어파리 좀 해요 맞아. 스타트인데 다시 지는데 며칠 전 전에 스타트 쇼트. 네 그거 막 지르고 다타네 스타트 쇼트. 다 니자 심지 손이 내가 되게 말어 봐. 다 그렇게 해야되가 다 야시질 했어. 다 야시질하고. 때마다 야시 민고 니자 심지 손이 가라지고 다 막 지고 어디다 된다. 저런 소소소 치지 그 동생 나치 다 치쇼스라. 그냥 소소소 로지 지금 로데가 치초 찍거나 다 메리가 딸이 뿌라라서. 딸이라도 다 때로니 그러고 동생은 무슨 거 밑에 속겠다. 그냥 뭐 치지. 그냥 스타션지에 용아.
Yeah, after when we were asked to cross, not to cross the Sahara, we took other route, and from that it was nearby there is a villages called Kongpo. From that to reach that Kongpo, we have to cross from the mountain. So it was early in the morning of the 10th March. So we heard about it might be at 10 o'clock morning, something like that. We heard lots of violence, a sound of bombs and everything was heard. We thought we know that now there is a lot of violence going over there. So we are unable to go there because lots of violence going there. Violence is going there. So we started when we reached at the Kongpo. Then we said that now we need when we Kongpo area people, we have asked them to arrange some horses. So we can go back to the Gandhi or Kundubulinka to protect it. That we have most of the, for our 232 monks, we have only 80 horses arranged. But it was insufficient. Then one of our leaders said, so each and everyone go to the, go yourself and get the horse. So within an hour we got all the horse, each of them. Then we tried to go to the protect at the Gaden Monastery. And Gaden la totubre.
다고.
And Gaden la lero.
그래.
And Kajara.
또 간다 공다 때라 공다 지금 다티 따르 증이 말해. 증이 이제로 같이. 지금 님한테 지금 님 반보라.
지금 님한테 갔다 Tibetan 표 자르고 쇼로들 코스.
반보네 가서들이 마음에 가서 해산에서 본거 같은 것도 좋아 총으로 그러 반보네 해산 좋아 총으로 그래. 좋아 것도 매다야 좋아요 봐. 좋아 본거라 걔는 로고래. 그래서 어떤 가시지 되네서 세라 골라 그 반보 골라서 때 잔에서 수용고된 것도 막 반보 분이 마용돼 가나. 또 된소가 그것도 같이 했을 때가 사산다고 잡성 매주 잡성한테 토야면서 보발라 톱샤시. 그것도 간에 들으지라고. 토야 가야지. 야미 토르와.
야미 가르모체 트레서 고마사.
어디도 고요 말다. 수건 고요 말다. 무슨 여러분 배워도 수건 고요 말다.
So when we reached at on 12th March at Gaden. And before that, when we crossing on the way, we asked some of the people who came from the Lhasa. They were saying that the war was clash was held between the Tibetan and Chinese army. And heard that what news you heard? People used to say that it took huge fight. Tibetan has won it. We have won it. It was they used to share it like that. We won it like that. But we are unable to know that his Holiness left or like that. As soon as we reach at 12th at the Gandhi, and even still we are unaware of that his Holiness left or not.
Okay.
Tabi chungi Gandela, aneta chungi skala, ane Gandela ke jorwa. Didi gyara moche ane pepto kosa.
저런 뭐지 표현은 또 저는 고요 말이. 고요 말도 저는 노벨랑가 네 조용 적 같은데 다 노랑간에 같이 다 쉬어라. 다 조용 와라. 조네 저 어떻게 공부를 같이 해야 돼. 해지거나 도전에 다 쉬어 송스. 또 저런 뭐지 패사리 어디다 드는 카드 어디다 드는 지니 고아. 맞다 저는 고요 말이. 이 제라더니 연구 제도 받는 그쪽은 거거든. 지좀 된데 다셔야 되는데 네 가시지도 패용할. 노랑간에 조용할. 간단한 좀 해서. 어때요? 어디 가지? 신이 간단 라치거든요. 원래는 제일 맞도 지그죠. 사사 쇼송선 때가나 메토도 춘이 스승지 지그셔라. 가와 쇼거 쇼야 말이 작전에 작전에서 춘이 원래 지와 가다 하고가 말다 해서 쇼봐. 다 먼저 맨다 요한테 가르쳐 와서 감상 소소지는 간단 공부 쇼시라 고샤지야 되네. 다 동거에서 공부 동의를 저도 당어서 수주가 가다 초시라 수수 간소수 사고 시작하셨더니 나도 사동다 된 지나다서 다 됐대요. 어떤 지나네 님고치 중이 요스레지는데 그때한테 오 같이 배제했더니 근데 신이 몰라다 지지 딱 그러니까 쇼쇼
중이 슈라
중이 어떤 됐네. 대신에 그도 가다나 지고 then Ladua, then
during this violence, the few monks were arriving from the Nubulinka to Gandhi. They used to, after the 2-3 days, they used to say that His Holiness has left. But they were saying that this is misinformation, His Holiness was not left. And there was control that this news should not be spread like that. So we are almost protecting the Gandhi Monastery with all surrounded, with digging the mud and waiting for the Chinese if they come inside or like that. But after 10 days, the high authority from the Nubulinka people came to the Gandhi and said that His Holiness had almost left, and this news was, then only it was officially news that His Holiness was left. He came to know after 10 days or 12 days like that, His Holiness left.
And then?
Then, that better than which any trade, that short car and any chick doubling.
Oh, this is the Gatene was Lachi, Tagadan Lachi or Lachi, Tenema, Kanzasuma ordered Tanchi. That's Menda Yavatin, Hokala Pandugaris, Hokala Chushi Gangdrug, Chushi Gangdrug, Pandugaris. The Tandaron Dogaris, that in order Tanson, order Tangan, was not a Rilla Day. That comes to Ketanji, that's one of the Menda Yavati, Tanda Dogaris. That are Jachiko Mendatikin, do Nija Sumchivari, Mendarilla. Do Nija Sumchivari, or the Potala Kidara, or that the Kichita, Mendati Supola Karako, you are Terry Matojica. Kaki Shanika, Nichenda, what she started, Chia, Sambaza Kuma Konki, or that Tonyomari.
Yeah, after that, the high authority informed His Holiness left. The head of the monk has ordered that now you have to go to the Hoka, where there is Chushi Gangdrug's military over there. You have to join it over there. Those who have a rifle and those who have issued rifle and bullets should go and join the Chushi Gangdrug.
Who gave this order?
So suddenly we have no any objection, any son. We have to leave immediately and join the Chushi Gangdrug. And during that time we have each rifle and 230 bullets each.
230 bullets. Who gave this order?
Dadi any Kasuna, Gombagi Chandra Peshuki.
Gadan Lachi,
Head of the Lachi.
What's Lachi?
Lachi is the abbot.
The abbot?
Abbot of the monastery.
Abbot of Gaden Monastery. What was his name? Do you remember?
That Lachi Kebuko, this way now, change Kingu.
Kemboti, that is Senanga me.
I know.
Machi, Jansiga Machitini, Parapati. Parapati, the Mama was drinking Udiji, Mudumila Udijas, Udijas meeting. Parapati,
Changze head of the
Parakansan, Yako.
Is from Parakansan, is a Parapati. Is a Parapati who leaded the Changche Monastery's army.
That's a very familiar name for some reason.
He's the head of the army of the monasteries, monk.
He's the head of the army?
Army,
So he went with them to Loka?
Korang any Chushi Gangdrug door, then the Parapati Jora, Korang and Chushi Gangdrug any doorway.
Yambo, you are it.
Chushi Gangdrug,
so that is 2 on the Canada. Chushi Gangdrug, Kawayo, Kaya, Haya Komendo.
How do you learn machine to drive Ramara?
I'm going to do it. It's a hair, and also Tananga or Silatic Ando Machi, Ando Jimba Jansu, Statani, Statanga Garza, Doma Lacan, she said that in a long button, Statani, yet that's the Tanga Hoka. Or 10 to Ando Jimba Jansu. 먼저 간장은 미국 직시요. 대판 안도 장장이. 그 저도 안도 마치다 되거나 다 저도 안도 코너서 연구하지. 저도 안도 코너서 연구하래. 어제는 먼저 건조 가샤서. 저도 안도래서 먼저 안도 막에다 쳐대고 그래서. 그 먼저 당 마서 제가 갖다 쇼사래. 먼저 미치시 되고 안도 마시 다 추시 강드는 안도 요러와. 어디나 대다 대놓고 싫어요 말이 니마치 투가래. 니마치 투다가 나서 메강가 야다 돌도가 다서 여러분이 패사로 와. 강가 돌도가래.
When we reach Lhasa at Chushi Gangdrug, we as soon as in a group, myself with group 11 Amdos were there to join the Chushi Gangdrug. And when I reached that Lhasa, one of the Amdo Chushi Gangdrug, he was a leader of the that people in Amdo. And he said that you are Amdo.
I'm sorry. He got to Loka and then he met 11 people there.
No. Along with him, 11 Amdos were to join the Lhasa.
There were 11 Amdoans.
To join the Chushi Gangdrug.
He only went with 11.
He went only with 11.
Okay.
There's lots of
So his original group of 11.
There is a lot 230 monks were there to join the Lhasa, those who had the rifle. Along in that, 11 Amdo was there.
11 Amdoans were there. Okay.
So when we reached that the Lhasa, the Amdo Jimpa Gyamtso, he was the leader of the Amdos this one.
Jimpa
Gyamtso.
Gyamtso.
He was leader of the Amdos this one, Chushi Gangdrug.
So each region had their separate leaders.
Region it had to separate this one. The Chushi Gangdrug Amdo Loga, Kamba Loga said
어디 거기 초초 요러.
Amdo Loga, anything come.
이야다 거라다 조과선거 마음에 냐보러 와. 일단 거라요. 민도 어디로 가요. 막지로 가요. 안도 나는 안도 집바전 돌아와. 강원에 안도 자시로 와. 그래서 레스토랑 거네 그래서 송아 그래서 고마 가서.
Kamone?
그래서 공부다시.
It was like that. Amdo is from the Gamto. Kam was Gomputashi. It was like that separately.
Okay.
But all under the Chushi Gangdrug.
Yes. So I want to just back up a little bit, and I know it's difficult, but try not to get too far ahead because I do have some questions, yeah? So the head of Lachi is what is Lachi? I don't understand this.
Lachi is the three big monastery, example, Changze, at Changze, Shatse, it is all this head.
Oh, so it means that like a head.
Head of the two big monasteries.
Okay.
Head office or something.
So the abbot of Gaden this fellow Parapati, he described him as the head of the Gaden army. Why did he describe him as the head of the Gaden army? Did he go with the army?
No, this was the head of the country. He ordered that to join the Chushi Gangdrug.
So he was not the head of the
head
army.
Of that.
He was the head of Gaden
Jamse.
He was the abbot.
And he ordered to.
He ordered everyone to join the army.
Those monks who had the rifle and the bullet should go and join the Chushi Gangdrug.
Parapati, where was he from? What region?
Parapati said the student. Parapati's language.
먼저 장세가 막시대.
He is the head of the Changtis.
No. What district was he from? Kam, Amdo?
Kamre, Amdo.
먼저 장세가 들어. 먼저
Lumba Hare.
그런 놈바도 어때래? 감바.
Kambar is from Kambar.
그런 이야도 그 장세가 들어.
Changse Kumbaki can do.
장세 그 공부 공으로 와.
That better Kumbachi and the Makchi.
어, 장세가 멤버. 그거.
He led all this monk this one army.
But did he go to Loka with them?
Ko and Chushi Gangdrug line door.
지가를 다 쓰용도 속아서 용도 땅 어서 간가 속아서 해라 봐. 쓰지 간 지지가를 가와요. 가와하고 뭐 가시네서 당고 버르라 대샤. 가시니 안도 진다다 그전에 정제 도와지는 스페요 꼬라지 공부공 도와지는 스페요 거야. 근데 지지가도 망치하려고 어떤 공부를 대샤. 그런 공부를 해서 도마라칸서 텔레송 도마라칸에 가서 고다지가 다 슬라를 보지 슬라를 하고 뭐도 돼. 안도 집바전도 두송 안도 집바전소 오다 쳐는 거 먼저 코나 쇼스 안도리 세다 어떤 것도 그 안도 코나 좋아이
Yeah, when we reached the Lhasa, there was not known that we have to come separately. We are not allowed to go together or something that for a safetyness. So we have to reach the Lhoka, but separately on separately. So we have not asked that who have come at join the Chushi Gangdrug and who has not that. But we have, when we reach there, we do not find any Chushi Gangdrug and this and that. We met that Amdo Province and he instructed that you should join in our this one. Yes, you are Amdo, you are related with us. This much knowledge was there. Rest of them, where they joined, where did they came from, and was not much.
Okay. So, Parapati local dropa is jirang shingi mes. You doesn't know if Parapati didn't go to local. You don't know if he went.
Parapati langi jora tanda go changde gombaki makun jorwa. And the call Chushi Gangdrug 3 meter hako marta.
하고 마서.
Never not the knowledge.
Never know.
He joined to Chushi Gangdrug or came to local or that.
Okay. So what happened at Loka? What happened?
And then local alone, and it was tanda Tibetana Amdo Jiba Gamto langi jorwa. He Gamto any culture.
어때? 먼저 가셔야 되나? 다 지마자소 대송도 땅 안에 전더니 봐. 땅 안에 디서를 가서 공부 하가서 지와래. 독하라. 공부 하가서 땅 안에 좀 여보니 뜻상 보고 하가 볼라 하가 동부 시간 들으세요. 누가?
가래 나가서
그래서 근데 가서 공부 하가서 공부도 하고.
라
공부 하가.
bombo laga.
어제 지금 내대라 요래. 어제 지금 간다 요래. 어때니 점바 잡수들 때 모두 때 투어래. 때 투대 거나 다 전화도 되는 봐. 내 판도에 가요 말은 도산 도동사 가요 말이. 아 여름 뭐지 가요. 롱반 디 gandelan 전화도 재미 공탄치 같은 거를 마도. 근데 야지 쇼소나 어때 전화도 친 요 말에 생각 가요. 땅 무슨들이 더가로 되기 인세죠. 다 공고 같이 나서. 내한테 가나 가지고 다 따요니가 마음에 같이 야마순스지도 티체테야 수통 공부를 잡더니야 어르거세라 야땅수 야땅 저거 잘로텔은 롱바지가 스타트때야 는 거저 메티지 라제테 라가세라 소다 라가세라 야데스 사통데 먼저 스타면이 강막 땅어서 강바전준 지어와 마음에 대 파지 야마순스지도 티체테 단다 본보 하강세 하강 지어와 어르동 되거나 하강저래 하강도 어르되기 전에 마땅 강막듯이 어때 대샤 저는 대통령스 다들 뭐게 야매 두서는 저탄에도 도마 하강도 지금 랑가다가 키고 와 야매는 어떻게 내 같은 투어를 맞으면 까마잖아 가요 말이스 맞아는 보시 가요 저는 마땅하래 맞아 마땅하지 뭐도 들리지 돼 근데 어르되거나 통화되거나 근데 야매고 난들 했어 난들 단당하고 제가 그 포인진 지금 누가 되는 어떻게 레전드 수동 공부를 가려와 Chushi Gangdrug 그 사송돼 수동 공부를 지워와 티스라 Chushi Gangdrug 마음에 돼요 고 가르치와래 고 난저자가 맨다도 와 건조라 건조티 특샤래 특샤 그렇게 세대라 공부를 지워 수동 공부를 지워래 수동데 오대 와래 동바로 와 티스테라네 땅 가서 Chushi Gangdrug 마음에 선대 저티 티스테라네 맨다 특샤래 맨다 난저자야다 다 사람도 다야다 되고 나 Chushi Gangdrug 맨다 숙샤도 와 뒤지대가 내 잠에 뭐 난들더니 공부를 쓰라 공부 듣고 뭐고 하고니 거라 공부 야가요 하고 거라 와 만도아진데 뜻은 탄트 로마 성전서 된도 진짜 아주 대사가 이어도 용 이때 거기 가는 마 맨다 잡도 맨다 단단데 네 아메리카 그 뭐도 마갈라 요아레데 디그 니장아치 디그 자당아치 담아는 이거 맨다지 요아레 오토매틱. 근데 누가 그런 가도지다 디칸 따다가 요아레. 아타 코지아서 두두두두두두두 타코나 조조 다 자네 거 따서 디그 가완도나 하고 오면도 그 가도데 마사온데 가나 우르 코나 동바로 하바자용 데가 어때 고고도 돼 마치 사온데 탁 타지 어때 코시에나라 데도 되지아서 되는 찬트가 고 방자래. 방자는 정도 메마다 쭈쭈쭈 마서 아니 싫은 거지 강바라메스.
Yeah, when we reached Bombo Lagang, it was located on the top of the high mountain. So the Amdo Chushi Gangdrug said that if now I have a instruction from the Holiness that if Chinese across this border, then we cannot control him. So this is the main border because it's very hard to come across this border because this Rikong is located at the top of the mountain, one of the very high mountain. So those Amdo, there is almost 200 Amdos were there. 100 with the horse, 100 with the non-horse. So with the 100 with the horse, let's ask them to go on the top, and rest of the day was allowed to stay nearby the Rikong, that Kongpo. And near that, and during that period, the Chinese aeroplane was going around it, and they did not go nearby where this the Kongpo mountain was there. They came to know that they has kept some guns by the Chushi Gangdrug. It may face a problem to the planes. They came to know that if they come nearby, the Chushi Gangdrug may fire that plane and the plane may come down, fall down. It did not go that side. They came to our area, and they plane came to our area, and they start just shooting, firing it. Start firing it, which I feel that there is one automatic bullet. Almost 150 bullet it might be having one in the time, because when I was later I was joined in the Tibetan Indian military. I came to know that this gun was used by the Chinese during that time. It is the American war.
America that
when I joined in the army, in the Indian army, I used to use that rifle. That was it said that this is made from USA, and this was used by during that time. It was used by the Chinese from the firing from the top from the plane, and we were very scared, and because it did not hurt anyone except one nun had broken his leg, her leg.
One nun broke her leg.
Broken her leg, and none of other people.
You mean was shot?
It was shot.
She was shot.
Shot on the leg. Leg, and it was quite injury, but none of the people have any injuries or any hurt.
Really? How many planes?
And only one plane.
Only one plane. Were you still in robes at this time, monks' robes? Were you still wearing monks' robes?
I was wearing a chupa, Tibetan male dress. Chupa. Male dress,
Yes.
chupa.
Yes. When did you get the chupa?
Chupa the Khan Ras. I exchanged with one of the village person. We are giving my monk dress to them, and in return I took that chupa.
Did you participate in any kind of ceremony to return your Vinaya vows before you went to join Chushi Gangdrug?
Petana ke and Torah. Torah in the any chicken, Kolanja ke, any chick that Tabula Chura, Tamjata, any chick mistake the kitchen. And I chick that got to get that.
Don't watch push you over. When they pronounce the genocide Ramason, the
Really, it should give us something ceremony should be done. There is no time to do all this.
No time.
Really, it should be done.
But nobody had time.
Nobody had, because there is no time and to do all this.
I just want to ask Jimpa Gyamtso, who led the Amdoans, where was he from? I mean, not region, but like, was he from Lhasa? I wasn't quite clear on who he was. Jimpa Gyamtso.
That's Jimpa Gyamtso. Amdo ki voting jura. Ko Lhasa la digware Amdo ni yungyara khani yungyara.
Amdo ni yaayong. Amdo yaayong chen thai sana dera. Thai sana dara ngado chukwa sing dandan Chushi Gangdrug chukwa sing suwa. Then Amdo was on Mexico koro.
He came from Amdo and stayed in Lhasa, and he made this Chushi Gangdrug organization.
Okay.
He was a part of from Amdo.
Okay.
And he was a leader from the Amdo.
Okay.
He was a man.
Okay. So, and then were there many nuns who were part of Chushi Gangdrug? You mentioned a nun was injured. Were there many nuns?
Tanda namdrug ne ni gabi ke menda mampu jarwa. Tedi ani chila kangmal makkes ne ba.
Muti karsa menda theo marta bon yuare bon nandrug ne menda jare bon jare chanchuk sa jore chanchuk sa tela chanchuk tela bon che yuare jamba koram menda jaga du do yuare kora jene chanchuk sa tela ga ko tesi ki tongse chembo da tela ko bon chi jare ga ani chi ka ba po tesi chen che ma to jamba se kala chen che ma re
Yeah, during that
menda kawa jago na ha ko mundu kun digu kes jiwa 동바 jiwa te masa yon de ga chi ko na hapa jago de ga chi shenan raji ma to kun digu ka on ha ko mundu.
Yeah, from the plane he was shooting the guns. The lot of voice was heard and some bullet, empty bullets was sawn. But never saw that any blood were around that. That gun was injured due to there is a small hand grenade or some bombs were used from the plane.
So he didn't quite understand the question. So I'll rephrase it again. Were there many women fighting in Chushi Gangdrug?
Chushi Gangdrug na ani kime dere yara juge dere.
Chushi Gangdrug ta me tene muksa ga ta chi mandu wa. Ina chi kaji chi so go ti payo ni tiao sha che me ro so nyambo tinde ne se me tong to tena nga she me.
There is no knowledge of any women who was in participate in Chushi Gangdrug. Might be having their own wife or something like that. No one participates, especially volunteer in Chushi Gangdrug women. That none was hurt because it was this firing was given nearby the village.
I see.
The village, the nun was
Okay, so
staying
she
there.
wasn't part of that. Okay. And then what happened?
And she got ne. Ta pedana
O ta tene ka so re nanto yon sa dang de gonda pa te gude jure ta sa kamu gon de de ta gonda sa chu sum ba sa tene chanchu ne sta ne je tene jongo da je ma me ngaro de wa jongo ma me pa ji ja ma san sa ji o tene ya lo le yong du ka ti ma bon
kawan long.
ta ji u ka sa sta ne ya ji chanchu do ma san jo go ye tene ji ta kono do ta sa shon de ga sa kal de sa ro 다 강가 루루치네 다 강가 다 년보다 소카라 소용 거야.
로가 배쳐나.
다 쪼쪼 거야. 다
저도 그래.
다 쪼용 거야. 다 야메라 키고 마. 다 티정데 가나 가서 안도 좀 봐jan소데 단단 가서 공부를 하는 거 오텔라 동세지와 대라대요. 그 마음에 거는 로파니 참 먹동 돈이지 매니제 네 코라제 부게 동세 대대요. 다 모두 저건 대요. 다마 가서 이거 됐을 대요. 봐. 다티 마음에테 중고 다지가 마음에테 야 세운데가 티 코니까 마 중고 마음에테 다티 저 공부줘가 되다 코니 가자지네 다 런던에 맞다면도 네 재미있는 소통 할 살송스 네 잡아지 가지고 마 잡아다 다치 때에 말 아버 다치 치 파쇼다 치죠 텔라스리 따위니까 가다 따지도는 좋아 강마 강한데 정도 왔다 매 강한데 좋아 정도 왔다 다 자가랑 왔다 조용 거래. 다 가서 같이 지근데 동네 가 동만을 가래요. 그때 그 중앙 막 맞고. 근데 안도 지바jan소다 코니 가자지. 어디니지 다 론도스. 근데 단단 지바jan소 갈라고 그래. 나 도가메스. 나 좋아하는 거 지금 가요. 나 사진 찍거나 나 재미 공터나 같이 전에 저에 맞도 지금 어때마다 드네 반 로통 시와마 우스게 되기요. 그 데데가 중국 마음에 되게 다들 맞지. 다 전에 동라 맞도 저와니 요 말이지. 단도세 와다 티테 코나사 먹동 땅사 먹동
저게
와 주마jan소로 봤다 먹동 요라 먹동 수탄요 아무도 다티 땅아 다 여기가 막매 강가 이거 여러 안도 막매 강가 어디냐 먹동 땅 어디 가는데 때 땅마 강가 말해서 강마 강가 마요 다네 다또 온도 저래 맞아 지면 같이 내려 가면도
yeah. After a few days, then the head of this Amdo Gyatso was staying nearby this village was there. He was staying there, and rest of the army was staying on the top of this mountains where this Rikong was there. And during that period, the Tibetan armies were escaping on this route to the exile, and those almost there was 100 Tibetan armies was there.
100 soldiers.
100 soldiers was there, Tibetan soldier was there. And these people and Amdo Jimpa Gyatso have met and discussed very briefly each other. And the Tibetan soldier was saying that now most of people running, just imagine how the people is going to the exile. Even His Holiness is left. And we cannot go fight against the Chinese, so mighty Chinese. So it's better we escape.
Everybody should
We should escape, and you also should follow with us. But Amdo Gyatso said, no, I'm not going to escape. This was instruction, and this was told by His Holiness. So I'm going to stay and give my life over here itself. And he did not accept. But the Tibetan army continuously argued him to live with them. So after that long discussion, so they started planning to go to the exile. So to call all the armies of the Amdos, the Chushi Gangdrug under his Jimpa Gyatso's peoples, Amdo people, he gave a signal of horn, blowing the horn that all should come down. Conch. Blowing the horn, shell, that blowing the shell and calling all the Amdos people. So they called them, and then all together they went to the exile.
He called them all together.
All together, and then started going to the exile.
So Amdo Jimpa Gyatso said that he had received instructions directly from His Holiness the Dalai Lama.
Yeah, he said earlier that when they reached that Kongpo, Rikong, he said that he was given instruction by the Dalai Lama. And if you stop from here, Chinese, then you can stop. Otherwise, if you cross this, then we cannot fight, or we cannot control Chinese coming against us.
Okay. So when Amdo Jimpa Gyatso blew his conch and gathered the meeting, do you remember what he said? Do you remember his words?
Jimpa Gyatso ke ta tung buine ani mak chop buine ke tang khud bur ma ke tang wa ke tan ani ko khari ke jishes
am kan ji wa ta rojure ta ros ta ros ya yo ji ngo so ga so ya do tagla se jo ya do tagla te se ji la ji wa la ti de te la ne gomba ji gomba ti me tang je cha sha gomba te la gomda nga so ganga te la kas ta me ganga do sa do 만데 잠바 자수 그런 것도 마음에 드시야 마땅하지 저거 파줘서 줘라 매니 이전에 맨다 키니 좀 미치게 또 먹었어 또 먹. 어 내가 또 공다 따가노 되고 와요 세지.
가라.
어 간지 야도 따라서요. 야도 따라. 야도 따라서 공바 지와래. 공바도 명하고 뭐도 뭐 때라 가서 때 가대가 땅 거서 공다지 대대. 어 공다지 대대. 땅 거서 따와 지지다. 컴바치 사강한테 오늘 신전에 사태가 사태에서 살도 사태 컴바트리 시간 오늘 대치 내가 매 다성게 칼란도 되지 라스 다성티 되지 어디가 mengo 가체지도 라미다 야마다 버도도니 매 몸보고 요러와 버라카샤레 쇼페 나란데 가나 도초고마다 어디 가도 돈도 사야마 재미 같이 제고 왔으시 어떡하셔 쇼페 나란데 가나 매면도 Jimpa Gyatso Khoraya Thongayamendu, Mozo Tawati Yachilandiga, Mido Chimendu, Perato Sandu Sanagona. Then Mozo Tawati, Mozo Yamba Lagan Kashi, Kalsang Thakhay, Lagan Kashi, Toyoni, the Kashi, Mozo Hogani Tuson, the Yamboyo, or Tishitine, or Chitadigana, Mekamato Sadu. Then Mozo Tanjo Ponjo Poyai, Tanjo Ponjo Yalan, then Lajan Yan. Then Lagan is in Rotokamandu, Kanchiwa. 난 봐줘 대르그 르진 데들은 로파트는 나 진시 아야 가시지 땡영와이 디거나 독티케 어다 거주 미치 거주 아야 파 로니치 스치 어떤 아야 가시지 가지야지 스치 용지 다 독티도 간가 아야 간다 깨지 어다티는 스토 용와이
when we escaping on the way to the road escaping to the road there is called a Thakhay monastery. There is on the roof of the mountain there is a small monastery. It's called Thakhay. We were stayed whole night over there. Amdo Jimpa Gyatso has said no one should escape and should stay over here, and we are allowed to stay nearby. and we were staying in where the horse and this was kept with the horse house. They kept out there and asked them to stay. The whole night we were staying over there, and it was guided. It was asked to guide by one of the Amdos nearby, and those who were all out running were asked to stay and not to escape by the Amdo Gyamso. But
so Amdo Gyamso did not want anybody to
leave like that.
But he wanted to leave.
So when the night was set, that they were staying early in the morning when he saw, they never found even Amdo Gyamso where it was. He was already ran.
Oh, he did end up.
Yeah, end of that. He also ran along with many people. Only few of the Amdo people and some old monk was left. So they were only left early in the morning. So they also start again escaping. Escaping and found on the way some nomads with animals, this and that. Then so those old monks was unable to walk. So they took some animals from the nomad and used this on the way to the route. Well, old monks were kept on the yaks, and then they came on the way to the exile.
So, Pala, can I ask you, the decision to leave and to go into exile, must have been quite a big decision to make, you know? Should we stay and fight? Should we go? So, was there some discussion that you had amongst you and your friends about what to do?
That dread for a page of rock. The Gamigi, they were going to page a trade over. That man took it, the Palican drag a chase. That makes it drilling that joke on a chicken, the loop with the kitchen, church in the kitchen.
the Michila, Michito, the Chito, she could Chito, that don't know Mother Chico, Kajaches Mendo, order 10 a.m. Mendo.
There was no any giving there is no any time discussion or giving instruction, because all are running, so looking to each other, trying to escape each other by one to one.
Okay. Did you ever fire your rifle?
The Palala Menda Yora. Menda Gavet and Kukabras and
Mender Jayati, the Ramasu.
Never got any option to use the weapon.
Mender Ramasu.
What about your friends from your Kangsan?
That better Palanium the Ropa Yora come to Tochuk to put them in the gap to share them. No one got the opportunity to use the weapon.
Was there ever any conflict in your minds between being a Buddhist, being a monk, and joining a resistance force where you were expected to use your gun?
The Pedana, Palake, the Genya Tojiva, Tovache, and Tokyo, and Maxaki Mami Chu, Rada. And to this symbol, and Chiktora 100 against them.
Tai Persevery. So Lomba, the Soso Murgi da Chigo reason in the chief. So Lomba de Carzo, Yamiga Maki, Misava, the Tuzanga, Soso Sambala Nasachi or did you get that? Kati Jaguas and the what the next one?
Nothing except because this is my chance to do something, sacrifice to the nation. So which I witnessed everyone is suffering. So I did not thought this is against the religions, Buddhist religions and this and that. So I felt very happy or something eager to join and this military and go and fight with China.
And this guy, Amdo Jimpa Gyamso, how would you describe him? Was he a good leader, do you think?
Amdo Gotri Jimpa Gyamso, Cook Kandejito, and Chikomi Yakore, the Palikan and the did there, the marks of the Joe, the Koyan Yonra, and could make Kandej tones of Koyakomi, Kajamore, and
your person did a co. Ongakola Nyambo Nyama Chila, Kajashin Yamanu, Karas and the Kuru, Karas and machines when the Mozo Karas, that's a drone de Galan, Sutamana Tesi, Suchi, what I know to Degwar said that what is Yamato Kaja, Yamanu, Moshigime, Mama on the Pola, Karas, Nobolangana, Jorabuchi, Tinko and Chanjanade. Tikas and the
Kaduret, Manje,
Nasha Matuti, Tinko and Chanjanade, Nobolankala, Jorabuchi. The Soka didn't think I share Madu. Tikasene Ando Jimbajan so what the Setcher. Your Butcher Setchi Puya, Setchi, Seg Chichiora, Oti Jendate, Ando Jimbajan so yen, Segor, Tegatino, or meet it in Chikara, Chadana Chosma.
Yeah, I in Chimba Gamja, I never met him, never have good relation much with him. Only one word or instruction was given that we should stay here and this. And half an hour we had something look each other. Before I just know. But once when His Holiness gave a Kalchakra in Tibet, His Holiness gave a Kalchakra in Tibet, the Amdo Jimba Gamsu have made a golden throne to His Holiness Dalai Lama. That was one of his famous name and where his best everyone knows him.
Because he actually made that offering of the golden throne. Did you receive any extra training at Loka?
Ta local alle Chushi Gangdrug na dugere lab da tene chik che chide kane mix ke chik ta chik da memda gyabda da tene chik jangai tene lab tene ke chese.
Muzula ta rayo mari Chushi Gangdrug kono so mami ta local kono so makar chari de ba. Makar chi kono so mami lokha ba. Mano so po shoni so doyo de gana ta langane kono tune je kono so nang zuga yosen zude ma do ji. Ono Chushi Gangdrug 콩 원에 되는 말에 Chushi Gangdrug kono so 요 lokha kono 막지지 kono 초과 선시지 뭐만에 달로지 니나 kono 뜨뜻한 가서 뜨뜻한 kono 좋더니 막을 차러 와 Chushi Gangdrug.
Chushi Gangdrug was established before I met. So that the Chushi Gangdrug, all the army had a training, but we are not got opportunity to get a training because we are asked just to join the Chushi Gangdrug. And while joining the Chushi Gangdrug, there was no any special training because it was almost Chushi Gangdrug was almost settled.
They were almost wiped out.
Wiped out.
Okay, and I was trying how to phrase this. How to phrase it in English, but the feeling amongst you and your friends from Gaden Monastery. Was there a feeling that you had a chance, that it was possible to win this? Did you feel that it was possible to win this battle?
되게 가나 말도 토그레서 마도 쇼그레 들이 상로지는 매 말도 토그리 아세지 마도 지금 단 들이 지금 오늘 뒤선 들이 지 해게 야다 가나서 거기 동보스 고만의 세운데 가나서 다시 상로동 여러 봐 다다 준비지 수수수라 다시 키한다지 여러 봐 나나지 지 배샤리 가르 토라에나지 쇼고나 대세지 여러 봐 상로동 키고 대 상로 요 말 소간중에서 시영조 공부를 로거리 생각이 마도 지금 늘리가 가서 밀롱반들 로고 상로지는 매
I never thought that we will lose our any war or anything clash between the China because before leaving it, we kept all the belongings at wherever in the monastery itself, even the money and any valuable things like that. We thought it would take a few days and return back to the monastery. I never thought now that we'll face such like an exile or this or that.
Is there anything that you, looking back now, with hindsight, do you know the word hindsight? Where you have this experience and now you can look back. Is there anything you would have done differently?
다 빨라 이마다 직판에 이마네 용식으로 왔다 직도 다 단다리가 나 드네 지나 파기때 지나서 믹스 되네 지나 사람들이 교백에 셔다 찍고 사람들이 입서 서로들이 쟁이돼 찍고 사람들이 다 드네 지나 딱딱 인사에 사람들이 캡 쟁이돼
다 드네도 쟁이 되다 되네 팬에 치송하러 와 다 로친식은 소위 종문도 선생님들 지금 소송은 지금 도정도 지시 그리고 토라는 도정 지시요는 다 당선도 와다 판토도 와 다 때문에 와 되게 되는데 소소고 롱배돈 돌아 오늘 좀 내가 가게 좀 틀마송 다 소소고 롱동거 돌아 가게 지메 왔다 메시지다 동세들 친소아서 되게 다 사만나 다 되는 된데
Yeah, I feel bad that I have during the young time that I have did some better education or better something that so I can do something special to my native or my nation or something like that. Now just as a being human being, I have nothing special, so I feel very bad.
You never killed anybody, so you never broke a root vow, so you could have continued being a monk. Why did you choose not to continue to be a monk?
And Tanda Monjana back to Duga Kamachi, but Tom Chin and Tigua, and that's the part of the Tom the Kajin Chimes.
They got the what is so long, but you tell me, Jagalomba Terra, Jagalomba Tigana, Takarcher Senani, Tachi Susu Lombetondola, Tashashi Shigua, Saint Jamaganandra, Mamendroy, Mamen and Luchushi Day, Tiganante, Mamin Sojon Chita, me say the Mamen, say that 2 years that she. 다 알아통해다 다 담아통해다 다 브라다 저와가 내가 바로 살살도 왔다 그런 진짜 이메일 마치서 지를 마도 지게 잠바 바다 살살도 메시지 나노니 메시지다 기스토야다 되게 뭐는 뭐다 이 선호지 코로선 가르스네 야다 저와 예시죠 내가 되게 되는 오면도 당하는 선호도 있다 다 저와나 공부하시기 다 되는 보고진이 지소 샤나니 다티 마음바다 소소는 롱바들다 보고도 편집 통해 나와서지 왔다는 아마 늦자발로
Yeah, because as soon as I reached in exile, I joined the Indian Army, and I stayed for 14 years in Indian Army. During that period, I have all the habitations of smoking, drinking, and all this. So,
yeah, okay.
Being that I cannot be a continuous monk. So even I thought that while joining the military, I thought that I'll do something special to the nation. But this was also unfortunately I cannot contribute something special to the nation. So I thought instead of joining, there is no benefit in monk and the military, so I better live with the family so I can produce 2 to 3 children that can help to the nation. I felt that, and so I started living with the family, having a family or something like that.
When you joined the Indian Army, did you join with an expectation that you would possibly be able to see action back in Tibet?
Master Tamo Zura Pala. Master Judigan and Chicken, Mamma Judigan Ganem Santa, very Yanar Gamma, Ma Gaya, Ma Jatugan, Dog or somebody, Mrs. Solo Chusa.
Oh, Chong. Magana Yazudicana, Kalsang and Amazo, Mamma Yazudicana, Dawa took a channel of Hojan Chiguare, Esicanos. Dawa took a Hojan channel of the Pola Paluares. What they can't Gaga Chenet, Dalai Zotayo, Zotate unit. tene magaran zoyi magaran zoyi de kana tene dawa la che pesha ya go kashi ka mo pesha mo gosi mo mental jaya da mo merchuk jaya da mo so lomba do ya go sojon go yos
yeah when I reached it was said that when I was joined in Dalai school, but it was announced that those who joined the military, it was given a training for 6 months. And so we can have a war with China. So I felt that it was a very precious moment for me to join to the Indian Army. So I joined the Indian Army, and even that during that there is a small amount of salary, but we all opposed for the salary. Instead, we don't want any salary and anything, but give us a correct training so we can fight back the Chinese. So that was the feeling we had to join the army.
What kind of action did you see in the Indo-Sino War?
Sino?
Oh, Indian-Chinese War.
62.
It's called the Indo-Sino War of 1962. What kind of action did you see?
We are not, I was in the military, but was not allowed to join during that war. Yeah, it was during that it was the first that the Tibetan Indian armies was doing. There was nothing special for us to participate in
You
that.
didn't There, I was curious. You said that your big regret is that you didn't receive a good enough education. But you received the classic education of a monk, and you went to one of the 3 most important monasteries in the whole of Tibet. So you received a very, very good monk's education. What more education are you talking about?
The Pala Yitro Digala, Ngata, Lotu Yapoji Chumason, Nitaka Chumason, Tibet Soa. And a Pala Digala Gomba, Nisum Jilakanda, the Psychic Church, that the Church Gombaki Page Dam was Raya. And Dilak and say Kanditi was some Tibet was Kachin and Gibet.
That is a genius was a watching Shirava. Puchin, some Yachi Putin Marwa. Puchin, and a genie, Pavil de Gana, the Lochi, the Chigo Shita, Haku Marwa, Gang of Malasha, Timato Chico, Shita, don't Haku Marwa. That in a yard, Tessa de Gana, Tessani, the Lokashi did, Tirana, that she that she Shitagachi, Tonon, Marwa, the Lochin Shiri.
Yeah, due to when I was young, I was ignoring much of the education to study. So later I came to know this was a very...
Oh, he wasn't paying enough attention.
That I've been taken more interest on this study and I've been more educated or more knowledge I have received. But my negligence has let me down.
When you came into exile, what border did you cross? Did you come the Indian border?
The Children Trion, the Penetron, and Sandam Khanet Trion, Sandam Kawakani, Jagani during Janana Trion, Kawana Trion.
Did one. Rosata Gomba, Tenimoro, Ganda Gomba Netroyon.
Gomba Golan, Sandam Kawajaga,
Sanka to the Mongola.
Mongolia Hore,
Asamola.
Asamola.
That was the Puginis, the Tasana to Hokayon, Hokana Situana, the town like Kasa. Chena like it. Chena is still out the Gana. Mountain like it, Mountain.
Tamu Kandenche, from Ganden?
Ganden, then it's the tongue, Hoka. Hokache. Hokan is a good among Mountain. Mountain. Mountain is in Bandela.
Bandela.
Oh, Bandela is such a Asan. Tajaga.
Yeah, then from we came starting from the Ganden, then we came to Loka, and Loka then to the Sena, then from Sena, then it is Montawa, then Bandela, and then it is to the Assam.
So, can you want to tell us anything about that journey?
And Shabata, I'm going to train on one. And the mistake, I paracurang on a caricare, and the Petana Kala Mara, Kanga Cheshawatang, Nawatang, and the Palala Mangus to the Mangus Gora. The mistake caricare, Erika Kanga to the Cheshawata, Ranman up in Robalata, and the Karena mistake in the Kala Rawat, the caricare change to the country.
That the Nigita College is such a term.
And never faced much problem because it was so fearful and this was all normal life during that.
That is a theory. Sit on the Ganachi Chamara, the Kala teacher things Marga, the Jamaica. So that is taking a consigma.
This is not a very problem facing water, or food. This is a life of exile.
Okay, I have one more question, and then you have a couple of questions. You said that you thought it was better to stop becoming a monk so you could have a family and have kids who could carry on the fight for the Tibetan people. So your children, are they active in the Tibetan cause?
Ta palakirang de nga tapeta na tawala dewala ene chik mixte ke chuma so and dilanga mone chik tromba system and bu khaje chik ne chana ene te bachapsel pengis la ra and dilen bu tala bu pala bu kha ene khasus chumre bu di te bachapsel mone chik pe to watne shabshi to watne chung yore mare
ta dele ji bu son yo da bu son yo da jungwo le ka ji ni ta na bu na me 부모님이다 부지요.
부지 안에 부지다 부모님.
요.
안에 부지 가지고.
부지 단단데 거기서 서비스라요. 서비스.
라.
서비스.
서비스.
그래서 이 베이징에서 말해 베이징. 취재라요.
안에 그래.
취재라요. 다 취재라 도스.
안에 부모.
부모 해야 된대요. 내가 그런 장사했는데 콜라 보고 숨이지요. 보고 숨이요.
Yeah, I have 3 children. They're not working under the any government's work. But being a population part of the Tibetan is I feel it's a great opportunity. And one is son is working is staying in Belgium, and one daughter is staying with separate with other family, and other wife's daughter was staying in Canada. Canada, right? One is in Canada. So they have even children. Because of me, they have children. Because of I have family, they have children.
They have children.
This is the contribution to the Tibet.
How many grandchildren do you have?
And Pugi, Tapana, Pugi Puyo, Parakanaki Chuna Pu Kasusere.
보고 숨요. 보모 gem바테 보고 숨요.
And Shaba,
gem바 보고 보모 총화테 보지요.
Ushi and Pudla.
부들에 단다 청사지야사다 보고 좀 매.
Yeah, means eldest daughter have 3, and second daughter has 1, and son is still to marry.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Wani, what's your question? So when you escaped and you crossed the Indian border into Assam, at what point of your journey did you have to surrender your guns?
That Jakarta, that trail around. During the Ghanaian, Tango and Sandam later Ghanaian, Kolakapati Gavra, Kolakati get the Kandesh Gavra, and the Gabdagan, and so on the Sora Kandek, so the Kandekan chance.
that is the Canada Sembate Jugudu, Ganset, as it and the patient on Ramason as the chick.
And Jetta Kandistel, what the Kandis do to
or Dudu Gana on the Mongola Sujari Gana, the Jagar Sason, Tony, your Mammy or Jagar. Oh, then it meant that they are Dudu, the Gana Karchikasana, Porto they are Koshak, Menda Porto Chiora, Porto de Coche Cononia, the Lamberti, the Porto de Cononia, the Shinty, that you paronora, or Shinty was a Koshak.
Yeah,
they meant that shooting Tomba Makion, that didn't mind Montone and Yamachi, meant that Shinko. They were Porto, you get Sansa Corona, Javajungo, Sasonga, Yamachi.
Yeah, when as soon as
Do you do that also?
As soon as reach the border, there is a police, Indian police, so they collect the rifle, and just write down the numbers of the rifle, and they make take out the topper one, and just collect it, and the wooden ones, we ask them to carry along with them.
The wooden what?
Wooden, the part of the
the part of the gun. The
gun was allowed to given to them back to them, and the topper one, the where the bullet which is loaded, that they take it out and kept by the police, Indian police. So I feel very bad that I have never got opportunity to do this, use this rifle and that. So as soon as we reach the Montawa, then they collect the wooden part of the rifles.
Oh, they got the wooden parts too. They had
That we
to
have
give
to give it back to the Indian police.
So that was that difficult then to give up your guns?
That's a part of the Ghanaian, that's a lot from board, I pushed over the children.
That is Bijoto Ramason.
I felt that I never got opportunity to use it, felt very sorry, and so like that.
Do you have anything that you still own that you brought out of Tibet? Even a small thing, a piece of clothing, anything?
During the Ghanaian mistake, that's on the Peveg, Naso Nangana, Kumbana, Chick, that no Peveg Chala de Ra, Chick, Kari, and the big said the Chala kid to a chunsa. When
go chicken, Kate, so pioneer, I want to go none a Kupachi Keme, or Tangataka Reco, she go over the Cabra, what in a maternity, or the Asus Tashi in a Kyosha, none a Kakupachi Keramason. The Nepola Yonja Ponia Lokachi Granata, Kalejas, Salchambita, you more about this. Kakupachi Keramason, Zanda Shantache, Mendati and Duguti Matoka, Kech Keramason, Yagalomba, Pango Patan, Musamal Letigana, Sawa Sabore, Kambala Hango Koame, to go to the Parata, Pogo Chala, number of Pura Igare. That's Kajime. 다 요나 가서 합변지 고에 연마서마다 사와ችን 보러 합변지랑 간지지 됐다가래. 치가 깨지고 키워 말이야.
Yeah, well, coming from the my homeland Amdo, during that also when I left to the Lhasa, I have nothing. Even when I reached Lhasa, and from Lhasa also I have nothing except that they gave me a gun and a bullet. that was carried by me. And when I reached at the border, Indian border, the cloth we used was also too hot and was unable to use it. You have to throw it, and I have only one short pant and a t-shirt, bunian. That was to use, and even though I don't have a proper slipper to use it, it was faced a terrible life during that time. And it was climate was too hot also. That was to face a very big problem.
I'm sure. Do you have anything to say to any advice that you want to give to the younger generation of Tibetans who are coming up now?
And do you like mistake in lapcha dinner time when it had the cheese and lapcha then mix it in the
도종요 말와 도종요 말은 아마 드리카서 거는데 막면나 마 세세지라래 저지데 무슨 대바야 강원나나지 제인치모고 총커를라지 근데 마음에 그 지르르지 당 지지고요 와데 라타가 대단히 강원나네 양한테 전체카시랑 했는데 야티 로탄로한테 로치커랑 했는데 라뇨 디마도 맞지 제가 라제 제가 가게 매
단다 계획 유세 개이베
다음에 다 치자고 연구하는 얘는 그 연구 말에 지 로ሽ마도 파치 셰데 제대로 하죠. 소도 비 게마 집에 돈에 내게로 와다 치시게 되게 지나 삼바지 디 노샤 삼바지 되게 믹스에 되나 다 되네 다 스탠다드 된 거다 되는 거마다 그게 파쇼는 연이지 고
많이 나래 되냐 내가 무슨
그게 년년면에 수수산에 평면도 년년시 원하는 콜라제 이제 저기도 오늘 저들이 맞지 않아마 보고 내서도 보던데 그래서 땅아서 수수수수 농바티 제지요 말다 수수 제다를 좀 좋아해 주는 것 같은 게 따당선 가르쳐 거라 가르 토라랑 아주 강하다 게요 말다 이나 수수 농바티 좀 나한테 좀 예요 말이 예 맞죠 아스 저 제지다를 좀 수수가 때문에는 제지요 말다 아세싱에 되는 게 라지 제니 두고도 말이야 다시 그 경고 치대 지면도 무슨 도야지 맞도 서만 치면도
being uneducated feel that no one will hear my voice. So I don't feel that if I tell also no one cares my voice also. So anyway, what I should say is that just follow this Holiness Dalai Lama and do not always forget that is our nation. Being a young generation, staying throughout the world, should always remind that there is our nation and this is under the great strong means under the China, and this is the only responsibility should be taken by the coming generation. This is the main responsibility, and should not lose all the way of traditional living, That's the way you should preserve all the traditions and cultures. Is very important for Tibet.
Thank you. So I need to ask you one more time, because you just told us so much. If this interview was shown in Tibet or China, would this make a problem for you?
No problem. I've shared all the facts true, and that I'm not afraid that it will be.
And can we use your real name?
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, thank you so much. And I just want to say, you don't sound uneducated to me at all.
소소 삼바잖아 파조미 Lhasa 되게 찾아가 말어 문도 와 그래서 산식은에 뱅금문도 네 메시지고 제게문도
I have no, if those who doesn't have education, then there is no value that I have a feeling or something to show, because no one cared it. If I have education, I can show my every ability, and every people can know me like that.
Have you told your story to your kids?
나 빨리 그런 게 룩주 줘라. 이 그런 부고 다들 라인에 찍게 쉐니면.
어떤 쉐기 딱파 쉐기
I used to share every time, most of the time.
Good.
딱파 쉐기
Share catch more.
쉐기 왔다 그래서 단단한 양도 단단한 양만 와서 보이나
Even doesn't care much the youngsters.
나타나 나게요 딱파 그 진지들을 나게요
Even to my granddaughters also I used to share them.
Okay, that's good. I think that's very important. Yeah.
Catchable-ness, share the one that 단단한 쉐도도 좀 하고라. 덥자고 이제 겐질레서나 나 하고면 나 암도 에나기 냐 하고면은 엔로 범보라. 쉐샤네게 뭐뭐 드르트 주셔네게 부드 암도 특히 마시마신 나도 뽀뽀 암도게 이제 런도 다와 디여서를 딱 퍼여서를 달란 야 사디로와. 근데 얘기부터는 쉐게 요겨 말다. 쉐어 양창 쉐더라. 아니 그것도 주셔네게 특히 직장에게 특특히 계시고 싶으래. If I said if 10 words you share, you share can only one word of that is the very important.
No, that's a good thing to say.
And Zamuli Hakura, they get up there, Taripari, Kugap, only catching shoes.